Smoke rises from the imperial city of Torlek. A shadow falls across the burning buildings as the broad black wings of a dragon swoop across the skyline. It circles, wheels, and then descends, streaking downward, jaws open, flames rushing across the houses and buildings below. From above, it looks almost beautiful. Down below, it is anything but. Inhabitants of the barrens running, screaming in all directions, bodies burning like candles, melting in the streets itself. Buildings all but collapsed under the draconic onslaught. Shanta, you come to your senses in the rubble of a destroyed building. Coughing, the soot from your lungs. You look around yourself. There's just masonry fallen on all sides. Timbers still burning. Smoke choking the air. And can you roll me a d20, please, to see how badly injured you are when you wake up?
Okay. Can I see anyone around me? That's just a flat 14 with no modifiers. I don't know if I need to add anything.
No. No modifiers needed.
The main thing is I woke up.
Yeah. You've taken... From throwing yourself inside the house, it has saved you from the worst of the damage. So you only take 10 damage.
Oof, that's a big oof for me still.
Leaves you on 15 hit points. Looking around, you can see almost nothing. The smoke choking every aspect of your vision. And then you see protruding there, from under a pile of rubble, is the haft and head of Aldrich's Ranstor.
I try and feel about in the rubble and see if I can find someone.
Yeah, you push the rubble aside and see what is clearly someone's shoulder and back. As you drag the rubble away, it's a woman huddled over the form of a boy. She coughs and judders, feeling the air upon her face, and turns to face you. And there's a picture of her on Roll20 right now.
Is that Satha?
That is indeed Satha Keel.
Okay.
She kind of looks up, looks down at the child in her arms, whom she has protected. He moans and stirs. Satha looks into your eyes, looks around the room. Where is Aldrich?
I'm looking for him. I'm trying to find him. You and the boy, stay safe. I'm gonna keep. And she's just throwing everything aside, trying to find anyone.
Frantically, you dig.
Aldrich?
In the sewers, the sound of screams echo from the street above you. Even filtering down into this putrid, dank darkness is the stench of burning wood and charred flesh. Slumped to one side, Chavez Flare is out cold. Bellis, Avel, Tavo, you huddle there. And with you, arms wrapped around himself, looking utterly dumbfounded, is Leto Mask, the tiefling you are here to rescue. Who in the hells are you people?
Oh,
Leto
where's the
asks.
rest?
The rest, Leto says? Well, those worm priests came and... Oh, you mean the rest of your people? I don't know.
I don't know. I lost sight of Aldrich, Chanta, and Jadarian. I thought they were right behind us.
No. Let's rush us back up.
Back up the ladder
Mm-hmm.
and out into the street.
Yes.
Okay, you push the manhole cover aside and stumble out, a small form in a world of smoke and flame, blazing masonry. The stones themselves are on fire. Jadarian. Your eyes flick open. The 1 was a failure, the 10 was a stabilize on minus 10 hit points.
Oh, really? You just never know.
Kalimandra is kneeling over you. It looks like she's dragged you away from the main street. A shadow rushes overhead. And she places her hands upon your chest and murmurs soft words in the high tongue of the elves, Ardminia. 10, 15, 16, 17, and 3 is 20. So, 20 hit points. I thought you dead, my lord.
I tried to lead them away from Aldrich and the others. Where's the dragon? I look up. Unless I'm in a building, I don't.
You're in an alley between a pair of buildings. There's again a shadow through the smoke. You think you can see a stretched wing. Your companions. Where are they?
In the sewers, hopefully.
Then let us hope they have the sense to stay there. They will at least be safe. Shanta, with Satha's aid, you dig, pulling rubble aside, and then with one last heave, your hands working together, the two of you, there is the Valandor breastplate.
I try and pull him out. Maybe his face is covered from the debris. I want to try and just get him out of it as quick as I can.
You just scrape the last bits of rubble away to look into his face and see that... Arnett, make me a saving throw, please.
You see that 4d6 drop lowest.
I rolled a 16.
Okay.
And that's higher than all of my saving throws, so I don't know.
Satha, can you heal? Can you do something?
He breathes,
Oh, thank
barely, but is not conscious. She drops to his side and kind of cradles his head in her hands. You can see tears running down her cheeks. The boy appears at her shoulder. Aldrin, just stay back.
Satha, we need to get Aldrich to the sewers. It's the
Who
safest
are
place
you
for
to
you
him?
and your son. I'm a member of Fort Valandor. I work for him.
A tiefling from Valandor?
Well,
I don't
not
think
originally. Not originally.
He pulls a blade. Who are you really?
My name is Chance Flair. I work for Aldrich Valandor. I'm here to help him. I need to get us all to the sewers. That's where the rest of my companions are. They can help you and your son and keep you safe, please. She probably
You have
has
some
like tears in her eyes from.
You have some healing about you?
I used to. I don't anymore. I don't have.
Used to.
I used to. We have a priest. We have someone who can heal, but I can't. I can't anymore.
You take him under one arm. I will take the other. And she reaches down and with considerable strength for a woman her size, but surprising gentleness, loops his shoulder over hers. Don't just stand there, come on.
Yeah, I reach underneath and put his other arm on my shoulder. I give the kid, I grab the remains of my blanket and give it to the kid. Just hold your mum's hand and just try not to look. Just try not to look around.
He walks beside his mum, your blanket wrapped around himself, looking around in complete shock. There's a cut across his forehead and blood is slowly trickling down the side of his face. Aldrin doesn't even seem to notice. Who is Lord in Valandor now? Satha says as you reach the street. And she looks out in both directions.
Aldrich. He's in charge.
So it worked then.
What?
The coup. The Mordath coup. To displace his brother with... She stares at you. You don't know what I'm talking about, do you?
Not at all.
This way then, let us find your companions.
Chanter's like trying to make a beeline for the sewer in the safest way possible.
Okay.
She keeps looking over at Aldrich to make sure he's still breathing and...
Yeah, he weighs a ton. And his armor...
Satha's like cool and collected. I'm like...
Am I walking wounded, or am I like just
No, you're dragging wounded. You're hovering on the edge of consciousness. You're actually exactly on 0 hit points.
Gotcha.
Bellis races from the sewer. Avil. Tavo looks up. I thought we were hiding, not being heroes.
That's exactly what we're doing. You stay here and don't let him out of your sight, and I go after Bellis.
Okay. I'm just gonna...
This is a bad idea, I'm just saying it, but... Stupid moonlights.
Oh.
I'm,
Really?
I'm saying that as a player, not a character.
I need to fix a plug real quick. Hold on.
Bella sticks her head back in the sewer. Oh yeah.
You talking shit? Yeah.
Wait until I'm done with the elf and with that, that dimwit of a boss of mine, and then we'll have a talk too.
Yes, ma'am.
Avil, as you head to the ladder, Tavo coughs. Avil.
Yeah, what?
To one side, you can see that Chavas Flair is sitting up.
Oh. God damn it! Can I just whack him on the head again? Not right now, okay, stupid NPC.
You take a step closer to me, and I'll make you sorry for it.
Oh yeah.
Who are you? Lita, what are you doing down here?
Nah, don't talk to him.
He stands. Tavo positions himself in front of, between you and Chavas. Hands dropping to his blades. Stay your blades there, friend Tiefling. I've no quarrel with you. We should be allies, not enemies.
I agree, but
You know
you're
what's out there.
threatening me right now. And I'm the one that saved your life. You wouldn't be alive right now if I hadn't dragged you in here.
Then my apologies if you feel threatened. I mean no such threat. My name is Chavas of the House of Flare.
Yeah, I know.
I saw you in the company of my daughter.
Yeah, by the way, who thought that you were dead? What's up with
For
that?
For her own good. Her mother and I. Let us just say we were forced to make decisions that would have been unhealthy for a child.
Yeah. Well, I imagine that once we find her, you've got a lot of explaining to do.
And explain I will.
Right now, I'm gonna ask you to stay here, though. It's
I will
not
do
safe.
no such thing. I am not hiding in the sewer like some coward.
Coward? Did you not see that? Well, you were actually unconscious. Never mind. There was a dragon outside. Big
I
one.
know. I have not
And you're
been
just-
unconscious as long as you think.
Damn it.
But if you would face such a beast, then I will face it with you. Whatever differences we may have, we may address them after. That thing is here for a reason. I will not hide like a rat beneath the street. I am of the House of Flare, and that still means something.
I'm not gonna stop you. Just don't get in my way.
He looks at... Well, he pretends like he's looking at your sword. I wouldn't dream of it.
Just looking at your belly.
Okay.
I was
bit
thinking
mean.
something else. I thought it was gonna get real weird.
I thought he was flirting with me I was like, you know, my man's right there, but all right.
Just next time I see Avel. Dad?
Okay, well, if that odd confrontation is done, I go up the ladder.
Chavas follows you. Tarva right behind him.
Tarvo,
Well, you want me to stay and look after the lad?
I mean, he's kind of the whole reason why we're in this mess. Wouldn't it be a shame now if we let him go?
If someone accidentally stabbed him in the... Oh, no, I see what you mean. Yeah, I'll let him go. Aye, I will. Very well. Look after yourself.
You too. If you see any poop that seems to be sentient, don't go near it, alright? Just stay put, yeah?
I have no idea how to respond to that, so I'm going to pretend...
Cool. I'll see you later. And I go up.
So, Abel, with Chavas Flare right behind you, you follow Bellis into the street. Calimandra leans back against the alleyway, looking for some sign of where the dragon is. Did it give any reason why it is here, my Lord Judarian?
The one that betrayed Aldrich. Was it her that called it? No, it wasn't, was it? It was the
Worm Priest seemed to...
Oh yes, yeah, sorry, yeah. Your apprentice and his followers or people he works with were summoning or trying to do something, I don't know, it was a ritual of some sort, and one of our adversaries turned up, which we killed, or I killed, and then all of a sudden Worm Priest turned up and summoned the dragon.
There are Worm Priests here in Torlek.
They're everywhere.
Had I known that, I would have been more careful with my sorcery. I can smell it. The worm said nothing about why it was here?
It's after the one we killed has the phylactery of the dragon we released.
Or
Don't say his name.
well, it'll burn down half the city to reach it.
Yes. But the one we killed didn't have it on her. So we've got her body for questioning. The Nightingale has it, apparently.
It is a day for legends. She stands, tightens her belt. We're going to have to kill it.
I tried. I shot it in the eye.
You do not have me at your side. She extends a hand.
I'll take it.
Rise, my lord. Out across the bay, you can actually see if you have the map of the city handy.
Nope.
Just offshore from the Barrens is an island with the remains of an old fort upon it, smack in the middle of the Eastport Bay. The dragon descends onto it, claws digging into the stone, shakes its head. Drops of dragon blood spatter out, hiss where they hit the water. And it begins incanting low words of magic that rumble out, dust falling from the stones. And you can see the injuries around its eye beginning to heal. Eldritch energies rippling across its body. Ellis. As you stumble through the streets, tieflings and other locals running in all directions, you see figures stumbling towards you. Two tiefling women with Aldrich hanging between them, a small boy at their side.
Here! Come here!
Oh God, Bellis, can you heal him, please?
Yes. Where's Jadarian? We're missing Jadarian still.
I don't know. The last I saw, he ran off.
I stabilize Aldrich, and then I look at everybody else.
Well, Shanta, Satha, and Aldrin are all injured to varying degrees, but Aldrich is near death.
Okay, I huddle everybody together, and I cast one of the big prayers.
Okay.
I hold. So if Aldrich's arm is like that, I'm like holding his hand.
Mm-hmm.
I want to she really just wants to feel any sort of life from him. She's holding it. Stop it, Havel.
So there is a pulse of energy channeled from the Ghost Mother herself, washes boom, out of Bellis. And you feel warmth and life flood into Aldrich's body as his hand tightens around yours.
And he gets 29 points of... they all get 29 points of... healing.
Catch on.
Bellis, my queen.
And that includes me and all the other ones in the neighborhood.
That puts me on about half. Nice.
A moment later, Bellis, you hear footsteps from behind you. Avel comes striding out of the smoke.
Next time you want to leave the sewer, the safest place in this currently burning city, you want to give me a heads up?
Is Avel talking to me?
Yes. As the one that left the sewer.
Yeah, well, somebody of the two of us is actually responsible for getting your brother over here, right? Right? Who should have followed us in the first place. Thank you very much.
Well.
She swivels, humps, and is off to find Jadarian.
As you swivel, you come face to face with Shavas Flair, who has followed Avel out of the sewers, but isn't looking at any of you except for Shanta. Shanta.
Yeah.
Satha disentangles Aldrich's arm from your shoulders at your side.
She
And I-
takes him off me.
I will have unleashed. I will have released the hold on both of them because I know I'm heavy. So
It's fine.
This is not the day for reunions I had expected, daughter. I owe you much. Apologies and explanations in equal parts. But I must ask something of you first.
What?
He steps forward and takes your hands in his.
She's shaking.
Your forgiveness. For leaving you. We hope to save you. And I thank all the gods of our people that we did. And you stand here today alive.
You have these guys to thank for that. But
He looks around the group. Then I am in your debt. And if there is any way the House of Flair may honor that debt, you have but to ask. You have brought my daughter back to me. I am yours.
help us fight that dragon.
Aldrich, I think you need to rest. I don't think we can fight a dragon right now.
We must. Calamandra's voice rings out. Emerging from an alley just down the street, you see her and a considerably better, although not fully healed, Jadarian.
Thank God you're all right.
Good to see you, Jadarian.
And you, sir.
Has Bellis walked in that direction, or is she now off on her own?
If you're off walking, yes, you may walk in that direction and present yourself to Jadarian.
Okay. There you are. Okay. Everybody accounted for.
Let's get out
Well,
of.
not quite actually. We still have our well. There's Tarvo and the person that we came
but-
here looking for.
They're
Peter.
in the sewer, right?
If he
Yes.
stays put, I will deal with him later. We have other matters to occupy ourselves first.
But wait, before we take on the dragon, can we at least put the boy down there?
His name is Aldrin.
Aldrin.
Oh.
I look at him and I in complete shock. Did I know about this kid?
No.
What is going on?
Satha places her hands on your shoulders. Aldrich, meet your son.
How tall is this kid?
About 5 years old.
Okay, I get down on my knee and I look at him straight in the eye.
He looks at you just in a mixture of incomprehension and a small amount of fear.
I try to put on as kind a face as I can, given the fact that I'm probably covered in soot and blood and God knows what else. Take off my helmet, and hold out a hand to him.
It's all right, Aldrin. This is the one I told you about. The Lord of Valandor and Mordath. He's your father.
But that means
The boy doesn't take your hand.
Oh.
I'm sorry. This is very.
It's okay. It's okay. I understand. He's scared.
She didn't tell you, did she?
No. I thought you were dead too.
That was Isolde's intention.
She has much to answer for.
I'm really sorry. There is
But
a
it-
dragon.
You
Right
can just
there.
kind of see it across the bay. It's still on the island, working spells across its body.
We
We
can
need to
do
get-
this later.
We need to get him to safety.
her hands tighten around, well, as best they can around your armor. Metal creaks ever so slightly. It was for the boy's safety. Had the coup failed, he would have been the first to die.
We'll talk about this later. We have slightly more pressing concerns right now. Your safety, the boy's safety, and that, I say, pointing at them.
Right, well, as you point, the dragon turns its head toward the city.
Okay, let's get a move on, guys.
Let's go.
I don't know.
The third herald of Catholics.
Oh, shut up.
I change my appearance
Its voice is echoing across the city.
while
I
he's speaking.
present Imperial Torlek with this ultimatum. My lord, your emperor, has divined that a tiefling carries the star of Mopala. Surrender it, or every tiefling in Torlek City will die.
And then it flaps its wings and is airborne once more.
Where's it going?
At the moment, straight up.
I change my appearance so I look like someone else, a friendly, kind face, and I grab the boy, and I turn to Sathra and I say, I'll take him to the sewer. He'll be safe down there. And
She pushes you back. Take your hands off my son.
get him to safety.
What do you think I have been doing for the last 5 years?
Just please, there's a sewer over there. Just please, not a kid.
Come with me. She steps forward and places a single soft kiss on your cheek, Aldrich. I will explain everything.
He remains completely stoic and unfazed.
That's what she likes about him.
Strong, silent dive.
And then-
I kind of like,
Hurries off with Aldrin.
I just kind of pat Chantal on the back. Sorry. Good news. I'm an uncle, though. Silver lining.
I'm an auntie. I don't know what I am.
Yeah, neither.
You're the friend zone.
Calamandra looks up. We have a few moments only before that thing begins its next attack run. The rest of the city will sacrifice the barons. They will let it burn every tiefling to death.
We need to draw it away from here.
Rather than go against one of the heralds of Cathriax.
How can we kill this thing?
It wants the star. I don't know what it looks like, but I don't know if it will fall for an illusion, but I
No, it
can
will
make
not.
something.
It won't.
Don't even go there.
I need more healing.
Likewise.
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
if we have a few moments, I can do a Song of Rest.
Good one. Let's do it now.
All right.
Everybody together. So we at least face it in.
If that thing breathes on me again,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll just crisp.
I'll let you know. I left my notebook at home, so I'm freestyling here. Hellfire from death on wings. Stone melted like candles on summer evenings. Unsure, like the fate of my kin. Y'all get 14 hit points.
All right.
I
Alright.
think you should stick to freelancing. That was very, very, very good.
Yeah, that was actually.
Aldrich 43.
You know, being an uncle, it changes a person.
I'm not very smart. Chanter
So-
is.
I think I'm on full health now, by the way.
I have a look at Aldrich and Jadarian. How are they faring?
I'm 10 off.
I'm 17 points off.
Jesus.
Just never get to full with this guy.
I know. I'm just
Joys of higher levels, I suppose.
Oh.
exactly.
And then there's
Yeah,
me with my 25 HP.
I will put a Cure Serious on the both of you, actually.
Okay.
Thank you. I look to what's her name?
Calamandra.
Calamandra. I look to Calamandra. Do you have any protection against fire?
I do. It has warded itself. We must remove those wards. But we must also protect you.
I look to my dad.
I have the ability to call upon the gods of the tieflings to protect us from fire.
Aldrich gets 13 and Jadarian gets 9.
Thank you.
You don't mean it.
I will put a minor orison on Jadarian to finish it.
43, sorry.
Oh, back up to full then. Thank you.
Yeah, and I'll put 2 orisons on Aldrich.
2 for another 2?
For another 4.
Four.
54.
I pull out my spellbook and I gesture to the symbol on the front of Amon and Boar, and I show it to my dad, and I say, "Not this one."
You're muted.
We have had to make.
No, you're right now. You're right.
We have had to make many great sacrifices, Shanta, to ensure the survival of our people. For this reason, we kept you safe. He looks to Calamandra. You then will remove its wards. I will place protection upon my daughter and her friends from dragon fire. Calamandra nods. And you see her incanting the words of what, well, you probably recognize, Jadarian, as a spell of flight. And then she ascends upwards to meet the dragon as it starts to spiral down from the skies. Chavas starts casting. And you feel a rush of protection streak out around all of you. And it's only as the spell is completed and you see everybody's forms shimmer briefly with protective energies. But Bellis, you realize he hasn't warded you at all. Okay, we're in initiative. No.
Do
we're
I
in
get
initiative order now?
Can I get a spell off?
Me.
We're in initiative order now.
Oh, okay.
He hasn't boarded me.
No.
Soz.
Is you, Bellis?
Dick.
You're gonna fight him.
I look at him. No words for me?
What?
No words for me?
My spells are upon you. If you have some moonwhite trickery that protects you, lower it now, I say. Are you taking an action?
Maybe you have a dispel magic from last session.
Any action, Bellis?
I'm delaying.
You're delaying.
It's a bit like
Okay.
bullshit in here.
I was gonna say, if there's a cap on it, I've got dragon resistance as
Aldrich,
myself.
Aldrich and Avil together.
Yeah. Valendo boys. Has Calamandra lowered its defenses yet? No.
You can see her shooting upwards and preparing the spell components for what must be a powerful dispel magic. The
Okay,
dragon
I'm
is
gonna-
streaking down toward her.
Can I hold for lightning bolt?
You're holding.
Yep.
Okay. Aldrich,
You're muted.
you're muted. Arnaud, you're muted.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm going to pull out my crossbow because that's all I
Yeah.
can do right now and shoot the damn thing.
Okay. It's currently at medium range, so take a shot at
-2.
negative. Yep, -2.
Is it medium range for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So treat him as armor class 26 at the moment. Oh no, sorry, with his buffs, armor class 30.
Armor class 30.
You got a crossbow. It goes through armor.
Hate to say it, boys, but we're getting
Oh
barbecue.
yeah. Oh, you got. But that's only at short range. At medium range, it's -2 armor, right?
Yep. So make
Okay,
it
so it's
26.
armor class 20. Rolled a 1.
Okay. You tilt the crossbow back too far, and the bolt falls out the top.
Ah, yeah. It's a good thing the Stather wasn't here to see that,
Yeah,
you
that
absolute
would-
twat.
Oh my god, that's so
This is like Hagen dropping his bow all over again.
Well, this is worse. You're high level now. Okay. As Calamandra reaches the apex of her flight, you can see the dragon actually turns away from her. And after a moment, you see why. The ripple of 3 teleport effects around her as 3 of these individuals appear in the air right close to where she is.
Oh no.
Or unleash blasts of flame straight at her.
Oh my god. Did they not get a day off? Like,
Oh,
jeez.
Her spell is disrupted, and she flies sideways, trailing smoke, her clothes on fire, swooping away as the 3 worm priests give chase after her. The dragon curves around in its arc, and now, still fully warded, comes swooping down toward the city.
Okay, I want to use my held action, please.
Yep.
I cast a heroism on Eldrick.
Okay.
Ooh.
Give him the effects, please.
Gives warriors and 0 level individuals only. So that fits the bill. As though the experience level by magic. What's your level at the moment?
7, 8, 7,
7.
7.
7. So you get an extra level.
What? I had to work for my 8th level.
Yeah. And it's
So I get
for-
+1 to hit.
Yeah, and then 10-sided dice for accumulated damage bestowed, 1 + 3. I don't know exactly what that means.
10 plus 3. Okay, roll a d10, Carl.
And that's 1.
You rolled a 1. So an extra
Yeah.
4 hit points. Puts you on
Okay.
58. And a +1 to hit. And your saves are treated as being at 8th level. So you can check in the campaign guide if that's at a break point.
And you have that for 6 rounds.
Okay.
Okay, can you track those rounds, please, Carl?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Very cool. Thank you.
The blessings of the Ghost Mother fill you. I suppose it would be mean to ask Shantaris to remember to bring your ransler from the house. We'll assume you have it.
Oh god.
Otherwise, you can always borrow one of my swords. God knows I've got like 3 of them.
I'm sure I was carrying it.
Okay, and Jadarian.
I move to cover and look up and fire 4 arrows at. Oh, do I do it? The dragon's still medium, yeah.
Yeah,
And there's three worm priests on.
they're chasing Calamandra, yes.
I fire 4 arrows at one of them.
All right, nice. They're armor class 20, and it's 22 with distance.
22 at distance.
Yeah.
I only need to roll 6 or higher, so it's not too bad. I rolled a 9, a cocked 20, which is a 14, 18, and a 12, so all hit.
Okay.
And I don't get the full damage, sadly. That's not too bad. Double 6 plus 4, so that's 20. Oh, nice. 20, so it's 30, 33, 37 damage.
Oh.
Wow.
Beautiful.
None of them are
Can I
magical.
use my...
I take it my
action?
magic's gone off my bow, yeah?
Yeah, okay, so all 4 arrows hit, and he goes pinwheeling out of kilter in the sky and looks down to see where they've come from. Can't make out where you are at all. and pauses a moment, and you can see him preparing to work what must be healing magic for himself, although that's going to be next round. Okay.
Belis adds after her spell to Aldrich that you might, if you get the opportunity, want to use Valigant. Dragon Blood will unleash its extra powers.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Can I use my held action?
Just a minute. Yes, it'll be simultaneous with the dragon.
Okay.
Go for it.
I've opted to, in fact, not use my lightning bolt, but I'm going to use my inspiration instead because I think we could all use it.
Okay.
So that's a +2 on all to hit. I don't have a poem. Just try not to shit yourselves, I guess.
All right. As Avol's keen words of inspiration flood out amongst you, you see
The reason
dragon,
why I wear brown pants.
the dragon's jaws churn with arcane energies, and above this area of the city, 200 feet across, a bank of fog settles into place.
200 feet across.
Yeah, and
Doesn't sound very fair.
grasping at the dragon's shadow, out and around for another pass, having
What a load of
effectively
rubbish.
obscured itself from easy missile fire.
Scared him, haven't I?
You haven't Okay,
Not as much as
Shanta.
he scared me.
So the fact we see him swivel, and the fact that magic missile can't miss.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, you need to be able to see the target clearly. You can just make out his shadow through the fog cloud.
Sugar.
Does that count?
Okay. Yeah, does it count?
If you use your action to run down the street away from the party to the edge of the fog cloud, you'll be able to see
No.
him.
No.
No, we're not splitting up again.
A quick question. Have
Yeah.
my armor and shield run out, or are they still going?
The shield hasn't. The armor has.
Okay, so
The shield is still going. Armor isn't.
Oh, so that means I've
Okay.
still got shield as well.
Oh wait, no. Sorry, no. They both are. My mistake.
Mine are both going. Okay, so there isn't much I can do except for the worm priests. Are they within 60 feet of me?
You can't see them either. They're on the far side of the fog cloud.
I will then make myself invisible because
Oddly convenient fog.
nothing else I can do.
What a load of
Right.
hogwash.
I'll take cover and be invisible.
Doesn't work.
Okay.
It's a dragon. I found out the hard way.
Oh yeah, you're right. Goddamn.
Might do against the worm priests.
This thing
They
is going
couldn't
to
see
tear-
us anyway.
this
But
thing
yeah,
is going to
that's
tear us apart down here.
my
Says-
major witchery.
Shut us.
Well, what do you suggest then? Get up above?
Oh, I sent you a message on
I was born with horns, not wings. I have no way to fly.
Yeah, I'm well aware of that, mate.
Dad, you could have said I could have made you fly.
That only works if you stay with your feet on the ground. You know that, right?
Okay.
Semantics.
No. not
Initiative, please.
It's not called strength of air. It's called strength of stone.
Oh, I rolled a d20. That's not the right thing.
Oh, it's the wrong die again.
Yeah. I rolled like an 18 on the d20, but I rolled a 2 on my d6.
Your newfangled D20 initiative away from here.
Dang it!
Aldrich.
I got 7.
Okay. Bellis.
A 3.
3.
Shanta.
2.
Jadarian.
A 9.
Avel.
Fear.
Fear. Okay. Okay, 9. Jadarian, D20, please.
D20. Okay.
Yeah.
8 on a dice.
An 8. Okay. Something about what Chavas just said is kind of making part of your head go, I think I'm forgetting something important. What's your action?
Like
Light
what?
bulb.
Like what?
Roll higher.
Um, what's my action? I'm still covered. Going to knock an arrow and wait for anything to come into view and fire 4 arrows at it.
You're holding.
Yeah.
Okay, Aldrich, roll me a d20, please.
A 1.
A 1.
Whoa.
That's the second one in a bloody row.
Any actions for you?
Yes, I'm going to load my crossbow and hold it at the ready until something comes into view.
Is it a heavy crossbow?
It is a light crossbow.
Light one, okay. So you hold.
Do you want me to do it for you, just in case you mess up?
Aval, d20, please.
Could you?
Ah! Oh, hold on, have to roll. I got a 14.
14.
Yeah.
That's higher than your intelligence, so you're completely oblivious to anything that Chavas is saying. Actions, please.
Can I whack myself on the head to make myself remember? I don't know. I like to also. Shut up! I'd like to also ready my crossbow, and if a shadow comes across, I'm ready to hit it.
Also holding.
Yeah.
Okay. Chavas kneels and crosses his hands in front of himself and starts praying in an ancient tiefling tongue. Those of you who speak Kashyyyrian tiefling recognize the words. Mistress Whisper, aid us now
Oh, for
in
crying
this
out loud.
moment of our need. Winged Avengers, heed thy mistress. Aid us now in our hour of need. And just these phrases over and over again.
Avengers.
And she
You're
gets
gonna see Iron Man? Assemble!
does she just get a text message to
On
say,
your
no,
left.
not today? Because I heard a ding.
No
Sorry,
can do.
can't make it. Getting my pedicure.
Well, she got
Having my
banished,
fangs
so
polished.
I'm not sure how quickly she can come back, but
Yeah.
Okay, from above the clouds, you hear roaring and shouting. What sounds like a lightning bolt, a crack and boom of thunder. You can briefly see a brilliant flash.
What?
The body of one of the worm priests drops through the cloud. Huge smoking ruin in its chest.
I'm like, run! We get away from it.
that's a bomb, yeah.
Raining worm priests!
Moments later, another roars and yells, the sounds of flaming breath, and what sounds like Calamandra's voice screaming in pain.
Oh.
With the
no.
booming, does it light up like like you can see like the figurettes in the sky with the lightning go off? That I can get a shot off.
You can briefly see the two worm priests locked in what appears to be close melee with Calamandra.
I
And
fire
you
4
see
arrows at them then.
the flaming of their breath. Yeah, don't fuck up or you'll hit her.
Oh.
Don't do that. Okay.
Should have taken
class
pinpoint
on-
accuracy.
Armor class 26 because of range and fog.
Yeah, 26. Yeah.
Remember, you've got a +2 to hit.
Oh, easily then. Yeah, all 10 and over.
Okay.
Right, here we go. So the first 2 arrows. Oh, one's a good one. 11 and 5. So
Just give me
six-
the total.
okay, 16. Oh, nice. 16. 14. So it's 30. 37 again.
Way. Lucky number.
Nice.
I think we're going to rename you to anti-aircraft cannon. A flak gun.
Okay, Judarian shots made. Aldrich and Aval, you're still holding.
Mhm.
That gives us Bellis next.
Bellis looks a little bit indecisive. She doesn't really know what to do. Chanta, did you make Aldrich fly? Can you make Aldrich fly? I cannot.
Bellis, can you give me a d20 roll, please?
Oh, please be smart.
She has a 16.
Ah, if only you had some way of flying.
We got boots,
The-
bro. We got boots. We got boots of spider climb, right? Do those work in
No,
midair?
he's thinking about the
Whoa,
wyverns.
whoa, 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 whoa!
Oh,
But
the wyverns!
The wyverns are miles away. They're miles away.
Yeah,
They are on the
Do
other
I
side
have
of
a
the city,
secret?
yes.
You know, like the upper bison whistle. Do I have one of those that I can be like? Wee!
Is there a pet store nearby? Because you said they weren't uncommon in Torleg.
Right here, most of the pet stores are probably closed right now because of dragon fire.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we can break
enough
and
about
enter.
that.
We can break in. It's fine. Is
Okay,
there a
Yeah.
pet
at any
store
rate-
nearby?
Bellis.
Yeah. So she thinks of the wyverns, right? Yeah. So the fly spell of Chanta is a suggestion maybe here, and then of course we can get our wyverns.
You can go and fly and get the wyverns. It's all coming together.
Wait, you
So
want
what
me
are you
to
doing?
fly to the wyverns, or you want me to make Aldrich fly?
No, it's
Either
probably
one.
it's probably better that Aldrich gets the fly spell, so he can actually bring some damage to these dragon priests and the dragon itself.
Okay, action now, or we move on.
For who? Oh.
I delay.
Okay, right. Bellis delays. Shanta.
I run up to Aldrich,
Yeah.
and I, after hearing what Bellis said, I run up and I give him a huge hug, and I cast Fly on him, and I just say, "Please don't die," and then scurry back to my hiding place.
Okay, Audrey, you haven't moved this round. You can if you want.
You're
You're
muted.
muted.
You're muted.
You're muted.
How far is it to the wyverns? As the crow flies.
You could make it in 2 rounds at full speed.
And do I have any way of calling them to me?
No.
We really got to invest in like a whistle.
Didn't we
What are you
buy a
doing?
wyvern?
Okay, I'm gonna
for one-
I fly straight up into the air.
Okay, you emerge above the cloud. That's on initiative 2. To see on initiative 1, Alzoriax, the Ebon Storm, streaking across the top of the cloud towards you. You realize that your companions are in the alleyway right below. It locks its eyes with you, opens its jaws, and churning dragon fire.
Okay, I fly.
Along the length of the alley.
I'm going to
Okay.
try and. Can I?
Saving throws from everybody on the ground, please.
Can I use my held action?
Yeah, and make a saving throw, please. Do the saving throw first in case it kills you.
We have to get under, right? Or over?
As high as you can.
I think it's
Okay.
over. I got to get over a 9, so that's 11 plus 3,
Okay,
14.
Dennis?
Don't we have the
15.
the protection from fire?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, 15. All right. Bellis, you throw yourself aside as the flame rushes down the center of the alley, blowing the houses apart on either side. The dragon streaks overhead, and you see Aldrich briefly as the clouds part, flying after it, his ransor outheld. 7 damage to you. That puts you on 27. Shanta, what did
7.
you roll? What?
A 7.
A 7. Okay.
Do I need to add any bonuses?
Sorry, Bellis,
Directed, I think.
that's incorrect. You take 14 damage. You're on 20. Shanta, the fire protection around you eats most of it.
And I've got
you-
dragon resistance too. So I get a +2 on saves, so that makes it a 9, sorry.
Still a fail.
And inspiration.
You end up only taking 10. That's only to hit.
That's to
Ah.
hit.
You want
Back
50.
on 15, boys.
Jadarian.
Great.
I rolled 11. Is it with directed? So that's 14.
Yeah.
Breath weapon save is 12, so I passed, I believe. Is that right?
The 12, yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so only 14 damage, reduced down to 10 because of the protections on you. You're on 35.
I took 10 damage, yeah?
Yeah.
I saved. I got a 19.
Nice. Okay, you're on 33. You can see the protections placed upon you by Chavas Flare ripple up with brilliant golden light and then wink out as the dragon's breath punches right through them. It swirls around for a repeat attack. Okay, so Aldrich, you have a held action. Bellis, you just took yours? No, you're taking yours now.
Yeah.
Which is it? What is it, sorry?
I do I know how to work that ring that I took off Chanta? Or I
No, you
don't?
haven't identified it yet.
Okay. In that case, I will put a levitate on Jidarian.
Okay.
I can't move without that once I'm up there, can I?
You can go up and
Go
down.
up and down.
Aldrich, your held action, which I presume is to fly at the dragon and stab it with your ransor.
You're muted
He's
again.
muted again.
I'm going to fly at it and stab it with Valagant.
With Valagant. Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
A natural 20.
Yes!
That's my colleague.
Finally!
Ah,
2 ones in a row, man.
that's the
Jesus.
father of my nephew. Yeah.
I haven't had a 20 in ages.
Oh, neither. Forgot what it feels like.
That's my boss day.
And I roll 4 d20s a round.
Only get one attack
What
this
is
round,
wrong
right?
with you?
Yeah, you do. Give me a max damage, please.
Max damage with Valagant on a large creature is 3d6 plus 6, so that's 18
Whoa.
plus 6 is 24.
24.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Bringing the hurt.
Oh, god damn.
As the blade sinks into Alzoriax, you pull it back. It appears to be on fire with the dragon's own blood, burning, churning with burns first red, then yellow, then brilliant white, so much it's almost hard to look at. Alzoriax spins sideways, howling, dragonfire gouting out of its side, wings coiling around itself. Not bad.
I try and stay on its back, so it can't get at me with its claws.
Okay, Avil held action now, or we move on to the next round?
Did anyone say that they were going for the wyverns?
Nope.
Does that seem like a thing to do?
2 rounds. Could do if you
I
wanted.
feel like, I don't know.
I can get you there immediately. I am a
What?
priest of the old gods. I will fold the dimensions and open a portal.
That would have been so nice to know just a little while ago, honestly.
I already had my initiative count,
You
unfortunately.
know, I've had it with you, honestly.
My
lucky
dad
that you're
can
named Flair.
fold- My dad can fold dimensions.
Yeah, well, shut your mouth. Aldrich doesn't love you. Take me to the wyverns.
Okay, do you have any action other than sass?
Meh.
Okay. All right.
No,
Initiative, please.
You get an action, and you get a move action, and you get a sass
Yeah,
action,
Sass
right?
action.
Yeah.
A sass
rules.
action.
Bard
It's in the
privilege. Yeah. No, but basically, I intend to allow Mr. Flair to fold me through that to go to the wyverns.
Initiative, please.
I'm just like,
6 from me.
Just a minute. Let me roll my bad guys. All right. Aldrich, Inish,
5.
for 5. Bellis,
3 again.
3 again. Chanta,
That's a great question. A 5.
wow.
Jadarian, you say 6?
6 for me, yeah.
And Avil.
I've got a 6 as well.
Wow, okay, so that's a bunch of you on 6. Okay, Jadarian, Avil, Chavas, and the dragon.
How's Calamandra doing?
You can't actually see her, and nor can you see the other 2 worm priests.
I shoot up into the sky then with levitate if I can.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So that's as you emerge from the cloud, you see the dragon wheeling around, trying to get a kind of a lock on Aldrich, who's spinning around behind it. Yeah, of Calamandra and her 2 pursuers, there's no sight.
Right, okay, I'll shoot the dragon then. Am I close range now or?
Yes, you will be. Yeah.
Good. Right, just 3 arrows. Oh my god, natural 1. A 26 and got 34.
Okay, and these aren't enchanted at the moment, are they?
No.
No. Okay. So without its wards removed, the dragon is impervious to your normal missiles,
Aw.
and both of them ring off its metallic scales.
Okay.
At the same time, on the ground, Avil is doing what?
Waiting to be transported
You're
somewhere.
holding. Okay, right, cool.
Take me away.
At the same time, then, Chava steps forward, performs mystic passes with his hands, and in front of him, the air splits open in a great green circle. The energy sputtering and falling off from sparks. And on the other side of it, you see the landing field where the wyverns are. Go, he says, go! This will remain open for 1 round.
Listen, if this makes me sterile, I'm gonna kill you, and then I go through it.
You have some very strange friends, daughter.
And mean.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Aldrich. The dragon desperately tries to get a lock upon you. Let's see. Plus 5s or higher. First claw, a natural 1.
Ooh.
Swipes at you as you spin out of its reach. Second claw, a 2. You streak underneath its belly and up behind. Slashes at you on either side. Bite, a 6. That hits by 1. Ka-chung grabs hold of you with its immense jaws. 14 damage from the bite. Puts you on 44.
-3.
So nothing.
Wait,
Minus the 3 that I gave you.
I thought I was on 58.
You're taking fire damage, don't forget.
Did I?
Yeah, 58 take away 14 is 44.
Oh, okay, sorry.
And the 3 magical damage I gave you is
That's already
that all?
factored in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's already.
And it is now holding you in its mouth.
Okay.
Then it just kind of drops you. Drops you, throws you downward, arcs its body backward, and slashes with its rear legs, and brings both wings down to rake at you with the wing claws. An 8 and an 11. 2 plus 10. 10. 20 damage.
Okay. Battered about like a rag doll.
Oh dear.
And then it leaves you, just arcing and turning away. Wham! To slap with its tail. As it just recedes out of range. 16. 10, 11, 16 damage. That leaves you on 8 hit points. Kind of, as it turns around, it looks back over its shoulder towards you.
Come at me again with your little pig sticker!
Okay, and Aldrich and Shanta, you're both on 5. So Aldrich, why don't you go ahead and see how many pigs you can stick.
How badly injured does it look?
It has a single wound, bleeding from its side. It doesn't appear to have slowed it down at all. In fact, if anything, it looks like you've made it angry.
Okay, I can. If I can I attack its head? Specifically, its head.
You can take a cold shot, yeah.
And how hard would that be?
Depends which part of his head you're going for.
The back of its neck, like the, you know.
It's -8 to hit a small spot like that. So that would give it armor class 32.
Right.
How about the brain?
So what's it going to be?
Okay, screw it. I get 2 attacks this round. Okay. An 18
Nice.
plus 13 on Valagant is
31.
31.
31. Okay.
And you get a bonus as well from
Yeah, so plus actually it's
Apple.
+1 to hit, so that's that's
And
plus
there's
2.
Aval's
that's
part of
exact-
inspiration.
And another natural 20.
Yes!
Yes!
Roll and give me automatic max damage. So it was 24 was max, wasn't it?
24 was max, and the other one is well, 3d6. Yeah, so I need to roll 3d6. Hold on. Can I have that? Alex.
That was at -8, right? So we'll treat that as an automatic max damage as well.
Oh, okay.
The cold shot. So indeed, you come at it with your pig sticker, land on the back of its neck, and boom, boom, 2 brutal strikes right to the base of its neck, biting into its neck muscles. It kind of throws its head back, flame bursting from pain. The dragon blood explodes up around you, but you're already darting away. The dragon is, yeah, well, you felt that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pig stick this, bitch.
Okay, and Shanta.
Can Jade Aaron shout to her?
Yeah.
Shanta, what's your action?
Can Jade Aaron shout to me, or is that after?
Shout.
Okay, hit me with lightning bolt.
Whoa.
Do I have my
Hold on.
wand?
Yes, we gave it back to you.
Yeah.
Okay. I will do that then. I haven't got the thing up for it because I didn't realize I still had it.
I absorb it into my wand, Mark. My rod.
Okay. All right. So you send out a lightning bolt blasting up toward Jadarian, and he kind of seems to catch it in a wand of his own.
Want me to roll damage, or is it okay?
No, it's automatically
Good.
caught.
Cool.
And that's spell levels, right?
Yeah.
That's 3.
Mhm.
Okay. Avil,
Yeah.
you run through the portal.
Uh-huh.
Jadarian's in the air. So is Aldrich. Chavas closes the portal.
Oh,
No, it's
Now.
fine.
Give me the flat box.
Mate, what you saying?
aha, see? I knew it. Is it my action?
He did it on purpose!
Is it my action?
Yes, it is.
I'm blinking away.
With a spell.
Yes, with a shadow blink.
Okay. To a shadow nearby.
No, far away. Far enough, yeah.
Yeah, what's the distance? Maximum distance?
Let me look it up.
Can I hear this?
I was so prepared for you, bitch.
Uh,
I knew it. I so knew
Yeah.
it. There we go.
smell iffy.
Yes, you do, Shanta.
60 yards.
60 yards.
Dad?
We must find her. It is the only way, my daughter.
Join the dark side.
No!
Initiative, please.
Ooh.
3.
I got another 6.
Then
Did he say we must find her or fight her?
find her. Aldrich, initiative.
8.
Bellis,
6.
Inish, 6. Shanta,
3.
3. Jadarian.
8. Same as Aldrich.
Avil,
6.
Avil, Inish.
6!
Thank
I've said
you.
it like 3 times.
Okay, Aldrich and Jadarian.
I'll let Jadarian go
Oh,
first.
Jaden obviously doesn't realise what's going on down below, I'm assuming, and point to the dragon, and we'll focus from the rod for our Ween Golay and dispel magic.
Okay.
Yeah,
15, you are
I don't-
7. That's
I don't even know
8
what's.
points. 4 points. You need a 14 or higher.
19.
Does my...
Nice!
Yeah!
My highest roll of
Okay.
today.
Yes!
And
Two
the
more,
one that
please.
matters.
2 more.
2 more. Yep.
17 and a 15, if that helps.
So that's all of them. Right. Okay.
Yes!
There are
Good stuff.
3 different colored flares of magical energy around the dragon as you dispel all the 3 wards it placed upon itself.
Yeah!
Nice one.
Lucky.
I've done something. I feel like a hero.
Aldrich.
We've got an art gallery going on back there.
My son is trying to show his picture.
Very good. Real Picasso.
Okay, I'm really badly hurt, but how badly hurt is the dragon?
Not as badly hurt as you.
No.
think
It's a fucking dragon.
He's slightly below half, you think.
Okay. I need to go find somebody who can heal me, so I streak away and see if I can find the elven priestess.
Okay, there's no sign of her anywhere.
Okay, well then I go and find Bellis.
No sign of her either. But you streak down, swooping above the
Where's my
behind you. The dragon comes swooping after you.
Is Satha? Can Satha
like
heal?
Tom and Jerry?
She's not here. She's hidden.
Yeah, she's hiding in the sewer with
No,
her son. Sorry, her and
told
Aldrich's son, to be fair.
I told the boy to hide, not her to hide. Ree.
Okay, Bellis, we'll do Avil first, actually. Avil, the portal closes behind you, but you kind of arrive on the field with the wyverns. You can see on the city walls, all the various guards are sort of looking and pointing and commenting on the battle that's occurring on the opposite side of the city.
Bloody gongoozlers! I'm gonna get my wyverns.
Okay, so you grab a wyvern.
No, I'm gonna get on my wyvern, and if I can. Wait, didn't we get a stable boy?
You've
got one of those, right?
You've got one guy, a groom who came with you.
Okay, I'd like for him to get on as well.
He'll mount up, so that leaves another 4.
Do they follow, or is that
If you can find some way to persuade them to follow you, perhaps with some form of...
I only have a mirror! Why? Why am I so vain?
I'm sure Avil has food on him. I'm sure of it.
I don't know, bardic inspiration or performance.
Hey, that's a good point.
It worked before if you recall. This was how you first flew a wyvern.
Follow me, boys! We're going on a trip!
Please,
Come on,
yodel.
folks! Here's Wonderwall.
Avil, you rise into the sky, aback the wyvern. The Valandor groom beside you, and behind you see 4 others take to the wing.
Oh, so
by your
badass.
battle song, as together you go streaking across the city toward where Alzoriax, the Ebon Storm, is drawing ever closer upon your brother.
Immaculate vibes.
Okay, and at the same time as that, Bellis.
Bellis jumps another jump away.
Okay. 120 yards.
She's got a bottle in her hand.
Shanta.
Dad, what? Why?
If we can retrieve the phylactery, the dragon will leave us, and we will have power over Vorum Cathriax.
We don't have it. And then I look up at Jodarian. Does he seem like he's ready to receive another lightning strike if he needs one?
The elf has it. The elf in the flat box.
No, she doesn't. That's why she came. She said she doesn't have it. The Nightingale has it.
She lied.
Dad! Help us! And can I give Jodarian more charge?
I don't. I like that. Point to the dragon. Point to the dragon.
Can I see the dragon? Is the wall of fog still there?
If you use your move to get past the wall of fog, you'll be able to see it.
Okay. I do that then. I move. Oh no, but he's
All right.
close to Aldrich. It might strike Aldrich.
No, he's not.
You,
He's not.
It's chasing Aldrich. So you leave your father in the alley and run out to the edge of the water. There, the air is clear. You can see Aldrich streaking across. He appears to be looking for something or someone. And then the immense bulk of the dragon goes cruising above.
Knowledgeable me, because Chanter's smart. I'm not. Fireball or lightning? What would be more effective against a dragon? Probably lightning, right?
Lightning.
This one's been breathing fire.
Yeah, so probably lightning. I'm gonna do a zip zap, which is 66, I believe.
Yeah, just a second. Oh, fails its magic resistance. All right, roll damage.
32.
Oh, look at that roll!
Nice.
I got
Saving throw.
4 6s, a 5 and a 3.
Yes.
Saving throw a 6. A
Rock
fail.
and roll.
It's like 3 off
32.
maximum.
I see Aldrich and I'm like inspired and I like zip zap him. The rage of my father's betrayal.
The lightning bolt catches the dragon right in the middle of its belly as it goes overhead. The thing rockets kind of sideways, chunks of charred flesh spattering across you down onto the water. Electricity runs its length and sparks off the sides of its wings. Kind of curves around, realizing, yeah, our attack is coming from below now as well.
I'm also invisible.
Doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Not anymore, you're not.
God dang it.
I sent you a message over Discord, by the way.
Me?
DM. Yeah.
Okay. Right. I will check the message. Oh. Aldrich, you look back over your shoulder as the dragon closes in. Jaws wide. You can see fire still churning within its gorge, but it's not ready to blow just yet. With a great pulse of its wings, it closes the distance between it and you in a single sweep of sinuous black scale.
Can I try and avoid him using the maneuverability of this flight spell?
That's what armor classes are for. And it was a 20. It leads with its bite. 50.
Did I not
3
slow
ones.
him with my lightning?
That's what hit points are for. And a 5 because 8. That's 8 damage. That's it exactly.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That's minimum. That's minimum damage. Shanta, you see the dragon swoop up to him, deliver a bite. Aldrich's body under the impedance of the fly spell streaks downward and hits the dockside, rolling bam, 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 end over end, and smashes into a pile of crates, sending splinters of wood everywhere. The dragon literally turns on a dime, lands between you and Aldrich, and slashes twice at you with its claws. A natural 20 and an 18.
I'm gonna die again.
Trying to protect Aldrich again.
Again.
7.
My dad help?
The first blow, you feel its claws right into your midriff. You literally feel them puncture your flesh as it lifts you up, and then almost like a cat playing, tosses you to the other claw. Ram! Your body pinwheels end over end. The darkness has taken you even before you hit the ground. Okay. And that's a new round. Initiative, please.
Well, except for some of us.
Oh,
I
my
roll?
banjolele's
Can I-
on my dice.
I want you guys to roll anyway, please.
Oh, okay.
Can I at least land next to Aldrich?
Let's die together.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Hold hands as we part into the beyond.
Yeah.
God's sake.
Aldrich.
Total of 5.
5. Okay.
And I'm the weird Valandor sibling.
Aldrich, you're stable at 0 hit points.
Oh my god.
Yeah, minimum damage is 8.
Yeah.
I rolled 3 ones. And then plus 5.
Lucky me.
Bellis.
8.
Yes. That's a really good 8. Shanta.
4.
4. You're not stable at 0 hit points. Jadarium.
8 as well.
8. Apple.
5.
5. Okay, Bellis and Jadarian.
I shoot it 3 times,
Yeah, okay.
hoping that it might actually do something. That's a natural 20, finally.
Yes!
A 16 and a 14. So 14's armor class 30.
Yeah, for you it's armor class 24 now.
Oh, okay. So that's 3 hits. 1's maximum. Come on, roll
Nice,
good.
nice,
Roll
nice.
good. Oh, that's not bad. I rolled a 6 and a 7, so that's 7 is 13 and a 12. It's 25. 43, I think.
Okay, what was the first one? A 16, did you say?
First one's was a natural 20. Oh, well, the first damage, I mean. So it was a 7 plus 6, that's 13. And a
13.
6.
Okay, hold on. That arrow punches deep into its heart, and a spell goes off. Some kind of contingency placed upon it, and you see every single one of its wounds healed
Oh my god.
in a ripple of healing magic from snout to tail. And then the other two strike home.
Okay, which would be 12 plus 12 plus 14, so 28.
28.
26.
Okay.
And I move up away from Chandler to see if he follows.
It absolutely does. Okay. At the same time as that's happening, Bellis, hidden in a shadow somewhere.
Do I see anything that's happening above?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I move through the shadows to where I see them.
Okay, so that's going to take you 2 rounds because you've been
Yeah.
fleeing in the opposite direction for 2 rounds. So that puts you back to 60 yards away. Okay.
So they're actually falling down where we left.
They haven't gone. Shanta it was the closest to where you guys were. She'd moved down just to the edge of the shield of fog.
Okay.
So you're probably a little bit closer than 60. You're probably more like 40, given that she took a full move to get to the edge of it.
Yeah, I'm not using the shadow blink because I have used that spell up
Oh, okay. You're just running.
through the shadows. Yeah, because I'm still shadowy and I'm still
Okay. Then in that
invisible
case,
to the shadows.
you can reach them in a single round. Okay. You're taking a double move. You're racing through the alleys, ducking, sliding under the barrels, out onto the dockside to see Aldrich smashed into the side of crates and Shanta lying, bleeding really copiously badly on the floor.
Next to each other.
Okay. Not quite, no. There's a good 40, 50 feet between them.
Okay.
Okay, so Aldrich, you're still down. Avil.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, Avil, you streak out across the water. Below you can hear a roar goes up from the city walls as you and a flight of 6 wyverns go streaking upward to meet the dragon. What
all
are you
right.
doing?
Well, time for some stupid stuff from me. I'm. I've already readied my crossbow, so with it, I'm gonna sort of level myself with the dragon's head, and see if I can't shoot a crossbow into its eye or something like that.
Okay, that you'll need to hit armor class 32 to do that.
That's a cold
Okay.
shot.
Jeez Louise, what if I get nat 20?
Then it's a hit.
Would that be fine? Dice
Why
gods,
make it-
please!
Why don't you just
Love
shoot
God.
this? Just
Ah! Okay. Guys, I don't know how to tell you this. I got a nat 20!
Okay,
Yeah.
roll damage, please.
What's the crossbow? 1d8 plus 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
so that's
Where's
9.
Well, I can't see it anymore. Is it just 9? Or
No, it's not.
max
It's not
damage?
max damage. No.
That is a 4.
He's going to take a penalty to hit. You lose sight on the crossbow bolt. It simply just vanishes into the dragon's orbit. The thing gives a low yowl of pain. Out. Okay. At the same time as Shanta. We'll deal with these guys first. On the dockside behind you, there is a rush of sulfurous smoke. And Bellis, over your shoulder, Whisper appears. Behind her, there are two more ripples of smoke-like energy. And you see a pair of the demonic vulture beasts known as Brock.
So they know where I am or something?
Yeah?
Okay. They see me.
We can do this easily or we can do this pleasurably, Whisper says.
Do I get actions?
Hand over the box. And it's your action right now, yeah. Oh, no, sorry, no, your action was to run here. Their action was to teleport in.
I have a bottle in my hand. Can I use that to drink it?
No, that would be an action. Shanta.
Bleed, bleed, bleed.
You're up. I need a D10 roll from you, please.
Okay. A 6.
Shanta bleeds.
I don't know what's good and what's not good anymore. That was Chanta's innocent.
Okay. The dragon turns in the air and comes streaking straight towards you, Jadarian. You can see it doesn't appear to be on an attack run with its claws and wings, but now the fire within its gullet is ready to discharge once more, and it gives you a blast straight at you as you're quite literally bobbing up and down. And I'm going to need a saving throw against breath weapon, please, while I roll a bunch of dice. You're muted. We can't hear you crying.
Sorry, 17 plus 3, 20.
All right. 9.
It's still going to hurt.
It rolled abysmally. I rolled 3 ones. 18. You take a measly 10 damage.
That's still a lot.
Puts you on 25.
Yeah.
Dragon kind of sweeps past you. You can see a couple of your arrows sticking out of its side. As I said before, the other injuries appear to have healed. There's a line of blood running from its eye as it moves. Initiative, everybody, please.
Oh no. Got minimum 4 for me.
Do I bother rolling?
Yeah, those of you down rolled in case someone gets you up at some point in the round.
Okay,
got 4.
I rolled an 8, so it's a really good roll, but
not gonna
not
happen.
that it'll do
Eldrick.
any good.
Bellis?
6.
6. Shanta, what did you say? A 4?
Yeah, 4.
Jadarian also a 4.
4,
Abel?
yeah.
5.
Okay. Aldrich then. Nothing happens to you.
Can I hold?
Yeah, you can hold your action to lie there,
Yeah.
but not for too long, or you'll lose the action.
Okay, I lie there.
Okay. Dragon turns and comes streaking back toward you, Jade, and this is the same time as your action, Bellis. Bellis, what are you doing?
Bellis is going to cast a spell.
And what's it going to be?
She's going to become wraith-like.
What's the casting time on that?
Look that up.
Okay.
Give me a sec.
Casting time is 1.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, you blink out even before the dragon is drawn close to Judarian.
I know it doesn't matter, but my armor class is 24.
Yeah, I know, I got it. 12, 22. 2 claws hit you, dealing you a total of 22 damage. The thing spins around for its bite. The bite misses with a 4. At the same time as a web snares you from the ground and pulls you down out of the sky rapidly to the dockside. You realize it's only snared you around your leg, expertly aimed, has you out of the way of the dragon. You have a brief glimpse of an individual in a dark hood, and you can see as they swirl out the way, breastplate with a red viper on the front of it. And they duck away down the alley.
I got any idea who that is?
I don't know, have you?
Don't know. Do I need a better roll?
Sounds like a Mordath crest.
Is it?
If it was Mordath, it would have a sword through it.
Hood sounds like Hagen, but I'm sure there's more people who wear hoods.
I know Hagen was the only person in history to wear a hood.
He made it. He made the hood.
Can I use the wyvern that I'm currently sitting on? Well, can I direct one of the wyverns down to the ground where Shanta and Aldrich are?
Yes.
And can I use the wyvern that I'm on to attack with claws at the dragon?
Yes, I'll roll for the wyvern. What about the other ones? You want them to attack the dragon as well?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah, what I should say is the wyvern with the stable boy, I want them to go down to Aldrich and Shanta, and the other wyvern to help.
The other 4. All right.
Yep.
All right, so the groom swoops down to the dockside, lands his wyvern. Bellis, you quite literally just become wraithly and insubstantial. The other 4 follow Avil in an attack run against the dragon.
Can I use my move action as well?
Yes, you can.
I will
Where to?
I seep into the building cracks of the rubble around me so they can't reach me.
Nice. Avil, can you roll me 3d20s, please, for the wyvern attacks?
Okay. Just
Go,
a-
Avil. It's your birthday.
Oh, well, I have to get my other D20 out. Right. That is a 10, 18, and 14. But
Okay.
not added any bonuses. Should I
Yeah.
add my to hit?
No, I've got him here. Okay. Just quickly, 6, 10, 14. Okay, you and the other wyverns behind you do a series of sweeping, strafing, flyby attacks against the dragon, biting, slashing with claws, and then darting away again. And you see fresh dragon blood spattering in the air as you deal 4, you and your attack wing deal 4 solid blows against the mighty beast. It's being mobbed from all sides now, kind of head spinning around, trying to see where these attacks are coming from, tracking multiple foes all at once. There's wild cheers coming from the walls below, and you're fairly certain you can hear the name Valandor! Valandor! Being shouted
it's
over and
Rin!
over again.
It's Rin! R-I-L... No, never mind. You know what?
Shanta, a d10, please.
Okay. A 7.
Shanta bleeds.
Stop bleeding, will you?
I don't know what you want from me.
And Jadarian at the same time.
So am
You're
I
on the
still
ground.
webbed?
No.
And the guys
It
run?
was enough to pull you off. Yeah. Duck back out of sight.
Okay, he places his hand on his chest quickly and will whisper the words Nal Talvin and 3 + 2 mirror images appear around him.
Nice.
And then I
Mirror-
run towards where Shanta is. Going from cover to cover if I can.
Yep. Okay. Okay. So near where Shanta is, you see the succubus Whisper and two of her Vrox. She points towards you. Kill that one. I'll find the moonlight. And she begins casting something. Okay. Of Chavas, by the way, I should point out there's currently no sign.
Mark, why do you hate us?
So I can't see Chance, I know.
Yeah, you can see her. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Inish, guys, please.
Oh no. Same again, 4 for me.
By the way, for my held action, I'm just gonna lie there.
5.
I got a 3.
So that's 5. Shanta 3. Judarian
4,
you say?
yeah, again.
5.
5. What was yours, Aldrich, just in case?
6.
6. Okay, only the bad guys are on a 6. All right. The dragon takes a moment to turn on one of the wyverns.
V is not the one that I'm on.
I'm going to roll randomly. It's number... Nope, you're number 1. Thanks, number 6. And number 5, actually. Yeah, turns on the thing, just claws and bites, tear it to shreds. Fragments of wing, horn, and a single wyvern tail, bang, sink to the
I'm in
ground.
bad doo-doo.
Kind of spins around as the other wyverns circle around it, their tails at the ready. Wyverns, of course, have poison stings in their tails, which they will be deploying this round.
You'll have to save against poison then, right?
It will, yeah. Okay, Judarian, as the rocks come hurtling toward you, from rooftops, 2 individuals pop into view, heavily cloaked, but you can just make out the emblem of the Crimson Viper on the front of their breastplates, and they fire down arrows at one of the rocks charging toward you.
Nice.
It's enough to distract it from attacking you. It takes the wing. They've already rolled out of sight. It swoops up to the rooftop looking for its prey, meaning that only one of them is charging you. But,
No, there was anyone left that still liked us.
charge you it does. Jaren, your armor class is pretty crazy. But it's going to give it a go. Oh, there's a 20. There's 2 20s. Jesus. And a 19. Wow. That's a miss. And a 3 natural twin. Oh my god!
Goodbye,
the only one
goodbye,
that's having
guys.
fun.
I got 3 hit
Oh
points.
my
Goodbye.
I'm taking a picture of that.
I really hate you.
That's not the right thing to do. That's like rubbing
No.
salt
It
in
really
it, man.
is.
You suck.
Dude.
I'm so excited I'm dropping my dice.
Oh my
4,
god.
6, 7, 8. 8. That's
Does that hit my mirror images?
5 of them, you said, right?
Yep.
Okay. 1,
Let's hope so, because I'm dead if
3,
not.
4. That takes 4 of them out. You've got 1 left. But they do actually save your life as the rock kind of whirls its way between them, slashing its wings at one, then another, then a claw at a third, and a bite at a fourth, as each one winks from view as each blow lands home. Whisper finishes her spell. Dispel magic.
Who's that on?
It's an area effect. She knows
Oh.
he's nearby.
I absorb it.
She knows that she's nearby.
Oh.
6. Fail.
Can I-
Phyllis, you remain wraith formed.
Okay.
Okay.
Do,
I think
do I notice that she's doing this?
Yeah, you see you're hiding in the stones nearby, and so you're trying a dispel magic on that area, and she's unable to pierce your spell.
Okay.
Okay, Aldrich lies there. He's starting to snore. Bellis and Avel.
Well, I just want to do the same wyvern attack as last time.
So just a single.
But I'd like to say, I am hunkering down against my wyvern, trying to make myself as small as possible. You know.
It'll
so
probably
this
kill
man.
the wife before it kills you. If you want to do the tail, that's a single attack.
One of them has
Tail.
armor, by the way. I'm assuming that's the one Avel was riding.
Yeah, I assume. Yeah, I'd like to use their tails if that's possible.
Okay, roll me 1d20, please, then.
Okay. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Nice.
Another one? Nice. Yeah. Okay. Saving throw.
Fail,
17.
fail.
But it does take another 3 damage. Okay, so the other 3 wyverns fail to puncture the dragon's hide, but the one that Jorah and Avel deals a solid blow straight in. And although the dragon resists the poison, it nevertheless takes damage. Bellis.
So Jadarian is with Chanta or not?
No. Jadarian hasn't acted yet.
Okay.
Did you
Okay,
have any
I walk out of there. I drop the wraith form.
Okay.
It's a single one-word action. It's not doesn't take an action, right?
Nope.
Good. And then I do that right in front of her.
Yeah.
And I press my holy symbol against her forehead again. Give her another brand while I banish her again.
Alrighty. Give me a turn roll, please.
Come on, we need some luck.
50, 20.
15.
15. Okay. And as a level 6 priest, 15 will turn up to 6 hit dice. Which the succubus has. 6.
Yes! Yes!
Yeah!
Ah, my beautiful face!
She
Scars,
screams.
baby.
She screams and staggers back to you, unable to approach within 10 feet, so long as you continue to present your holy teardrop.
That's rad.
Jadarian goes running past you, kind of skid to a Legolas halt right next to Shanta's prone form.
Are the rocks gone or are they still here?
The Vrox, yeah, one of them is chasing you.
Okay. He'll kneel down next to Chana, almost dead himself, and speak Eva Lava Union, Eliwenyanti, and heal her and myself.
Okay.
Not a lot, but 3 hit points maximum. I'm now on 6 hit points.
Nothing
And
else. You've stabilized her.
I've stabilised.
Yeah.
Well.
And that's enough to stabilize.
And then I will accept the entourage that's going to come and take me now.
So you turn to face the Vrock, which even now is charging toward you. Jaws wide, claws raised, wings flapping eagerly in anticipation of another life for the demon prince. Shanta, you don't need to roll. You're not bleeding anymore, but you are still unconscious.
I'm just sacrificing myself for other people all the time. I don't know what's going on.
It's the
It is
chain of
kingly-
sacrifice.
It's kingly behavior. Let's
It
have
is.
initiative, people.
Maximum this time. 2 1s and a 6.
All right, let's hear it. Aldrich.
4 in total.
Bellis. Initiative, Carl?
Yeah. 4.
Shanta?
5.
5. Jadarian?
9 this time.
Whoa! Avil?
2.
Needed it.
Okay. Jadarian?
Except to the barrage that is coming, he will whisper the words again, Anal Talvin, and try and go defensively with 4 on the dice this time. So that's 6. So I'll take it. That gets rid of my remaining 1 and replace them with the 6.
What are you talking about?
I've cast mirror image again.
Mirror image, sorry, yeah.
Again,
yes, it does.
yeah.
6.
And
Okay.
accept the punishment that's coming.
A panoply of Jadarians all appear, their hair blowing beautifully in the wind. Torlek City has never seen such finery.
Such
From the
shampoo
nearby
commercial.
hall walls, you hear, "So beautiful."
I have 3 more of them. Don't worry.
Roll to swoon.
Okay. Unable to approach you, the succubus looks down to see the prone form of Shanta not far from you.
I thought he's banished.
Yeah, I thought
No,
that's actually
it's a turn result. She can't come within 10 feet of Bellis. She walks over and drops down by her side and places her talon-like claws at Shanta's throat. Give me the box, whites, or she dies before your eyes.
You're not getting the box. You kill her, I will make it my life's mission to come after you. Trust me. Look in these eyes. These eyes, they represent the soul of this world, and before we give this world to your masters, we will all die. Now, get lost. And I
As you wish.
slowly move towards her.
Okay. Her hand gets this high, and another hand grabs hold of it. No. She looks in utter shock into the face of Chavas Flair.
You are ours, Flair.
Tears run down his cheeks. No. In fury, the succubus rises from by Shanta's body and hurls herself at Chavas. The pair of them, grappling into each other, slam into the building. You can see her mouth close over his for a horrendous kiss, his skin beginning to grow pale from her touch. Okay. Bellis.
Bellis walks towards a place. If she can stand between Aldrich and Chanta, will she
Yes.
cover them both with her area heal?
What's the radius on that? I said they were 50 feet apart.
50 feet. Oh, let me see. Sorry. "20 foot. 20 foot radius.
So it's so 40. No, she'll need to move one of them 10 foot closer, or just
Okay.
pick one of them.
No, I'm going to take Chanta and move her just a little bit closer to Aldrich and drop the spell in the middle of them.
Okay, so grab hold of her body with your move action, pull her across, and then when they are close enough, unleash the blessings of the ghost.
Should have done it the other way round. You'd have got me.
And how much is that?
1 million.
I think you would
Am
still
I
be
in
it.
that? Am I in that as well then?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you were in
Yeah.
front
Yeah.
of Shanta.
Oh, thank God for that then.
That's 26.
Ooh.
26. Aldrich,
Da-da-da.
you have an action that due right away on a 4, Aldrich.
Okay.
Shanta, you are from -8. 26 puts you on 18. And Jadarian, you're on 32.
Yeah.
As for the second time in the day, the Ghost Mother's energies rush through. All right, Aldrich, action right away, please.
That's
Okay,
the last time.
Sit rep. I have no idea what's going on.
Okay, you're on the dock front, right?
Yeah.
The dragon is swirling around in the air above you, being mobbed by wyverns, being led by Avil. Okay? At the side of the docks, Shavas Flare is grappling with what appears to be the succubus.
Mhm.
On the docks is you, Bellis, Jadarian, Shanta. Okay? And there is a rock bearing down upon Jadarian, who has a cluster of mirror images around him.
I can't damage that rock either, by the way.
Is my Ransor magical already or not?
No.
No. Okay. Well, then I charge the Vrock with Valagant.
Okay, go for it. The Vrock is armor class 96. Sorry, 25.
96?
That's a cool joke.
That's not even. Wait, hold on. Look at so that I get +1 to hit from Bellis' spell, don't I?
Yeah.
It's
An
armor
inspiration.
class. I hit armor class 27.
I
Perfect.
think the +1 to hit is by now it's gone. It was 6 rounds, remember?
Okay, then I hit armor
Yeah.
class 26.
That's 25, so that's a hit.
Okay, and that's. Is it a large creature?
It is a large creature, yes.
Okay. That's 19 points of damage.
Whoa. Okay. That is
One
a
hit.
brutal blow. The thing's body almost splits right down the side. Vile pustules and spores erupt out from the creature. It is grievously injured from that.
And I go into a defensive stance.
Okay. There are 4 wyverns left. The dragon turns its attention on wyvern number 1.
Oh! The
Claw hit. Claw miss. Bite with 2 ones. God, I'm getting punished for all those 20s. So that's 1 claw on the wyvern itself for 10 damage. And as it sweeps by, it lashes back with its tail, trying to knock you from the saddle, Avil. A 2. The tail sweeps over your head, and you retain your seating.
Bastard.
Avil, you're up.
Okay. Can I use the poison stinger on my same wyvern or for a different wyvern?
No, your wyvern still. You only get 1 roll though.
Okay. I'll try it again.
Okay,
See
your
if he
wyvern
fails
gives
the saving throw.
up behind it and stings.
Okay. I rolled an 18.
18. That's armor class 25. That is a hit. First one,
nice.
damage.
Does it? Oh, okay.
15. Again. An immense, powerful beast such as a dragon is extremely hard to poison. But as Arsene is fond of saying, it's just a numbers game. Keep at it.
That's why I keep on trying to go for it.
Okay, the remaining 3 wyverns likewise dart in, stabbing with their stingers. Oh, God, nothing above 10. Great. You can see them quite simply hammering off the thing's immense hide.
God.
Okay. A Vrockhead lands on the dockside, its beak hanging open, and then slowly turns to smoke. One of them has been slain by whoever has been fighting them on the rooftops. The one chasing you down, Jadarian, hurls itself toward you, certain that the mirror images can't last. But then it pulls itself up short and throws its head back and gives a high pitch. All of you on the dock side, please. Save against spell. Oh, sorry, make no, it's a Constitution check. So D20 roll, please.
Oh god.
From the 4 of you on the dock side.
10
Aldrich.
on the dice.
12.
Audrey, you're muted.
I rolled an 8.
You rolled an 8. Okay, that's fine. Bellis,
12.
that's fine. Shanta,
A 9.
also good. Jadarian,
I rolled a 10. Is that any bonuses on that?
perfect. All of them successful con checks.
Oh, okay.
The Brock's stunning screech has no effect upon any of you.
I was looking at my
Ah.
saving throws thinking, which one is it?
No, it's a con check.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Inish, please.
That's
Two.
Also, I forgot to mention that the groom has landed one of the wyverns on the ground.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that was a 2 from Shanta, from Aldrich.
Got a 7.
Bellis,
6.
Jadarian,
6 from me.
Aval.
I got another 5.
Okay. Dragon, 2. Demons, yay, 6. Vipers, 2. Okay, okay, Bellis and Jadarian. So Jadarian first, please.
Well, obviously Aldrich's got the rock, so I will move away from the rock and fire 3 arrows at the dragon.
Okay, go for it.
Ooh.
Try not to hit the wyverns, alright?
I got a natural 20, a 17, and a 9. So let's go with a 9 first. Have I still got bless? Not bless. Inspiration.
No.
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 Okay, so that would be armor class 25.
That's a hit.
That's still a hit. Okay, so one's
Yep.
maximum
Wow.
and 2
By
hits.
one.
Oh god, that's crap damage. So that's 4 plus 12, so 16, 24, 30 damage total.
Holy crap.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
These arrows bite deep, puncturing into its neck, its lung. You can see the thing struggling to remain airborne, and it starts to spiral down toward the only safe place of landing it has, which is the keep, the ruined keep upon which it first sat. And it kind of skids, scrambling to a halt. Injured. Grievously injured. Aldrich, I skipped you, I'm afraid. You were on a 7, so go ahead, you're first, actually.
Oh, okay. The rock in front of me.
Okay.
It gets 2 hits with Valgant.
This is
Wow.
going to end rather quickly, I feel.
Valgant. First hit is 26, and a natural 20.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'll roll the.
Don't bother.
Okay. Actually, I rolled really, really good on the first damage. 2 6s and a 4. So
Beautiful.
Wow.
The blow just goes straight through the rock's middle. It is already dead, but you've kind of spun back on your heel, boom, taking his head off with a backhand blow of the sword. It's already dead.
Yeah.
But down it falls, and then its body
Bravo.
boom, becomes a smoke.
Perfect.
okay.
Okay.
You're not so tall. Look at this guy.
Also, Bellis.
Whisper is still fighting with.
Yeah, she's on a 6 as well. So what she's doing is happening at the same time as you.
Is she fighting Mr. Flare still?
She is.
Okay. I will. I will hold.
You'll hold. Okay. Whisper wraps her arms around Chavas Flare. You will answer for this treachery to my father, she says. And her plane shift ability activates. Succubus and Tiefling both vanish. Aval.
If I can, I'd like to do the same attack.
Yep.
Alright. Roll a d20. Okay, I got a 14.
Okay, that doesn't even come close to getting near its hide. The thing flattens itself down. And Shanta and the dragon both on a 2, so we'll do the dragon first. As you sweep overhead, bite, 14, claw. Okay, the thing grabs hold of the wyvern by its back feet and bites hard down on them, and you feel the whole mount being pulled from the air. Claws rip at the thing beneath you. You can actually see from your position in the saddle the thing's viscera spilling out on the ground. You go rolling over. Make me a dex check, please.
Do I have to get under my dex? Or
Yeah,
above?
as high as you can, but no higher than your dex.
Okay. That's a 12.
Okay,
So that
you
hits.
manage to spring from the saddle at the last moment. As the wyvern dead goes into a barrel roll. You kind of land on your feet in a superhero pose, if you wish. Your wyvern dead, the other one's circling in the air above you.
Okay. Whew.
Dragon rears itself up above you, and you stare up into 100 feet of scale and horror. At the same time, Shanta.
Is Avil falling or is Avil fine? Like he's landing?
Avil
I'm
is
on the
out-
floor.
Can't actually see.
Okay.
The dragon there's like a little keep, and you can see it kind of rearing up over the walls of the keep, looking down at something behind the walls.
Alright, and if I was to fire a lightning bolt, it would just hit the dragon because of the distance.
Absolutely.
Okay, I would like to use my lightning wand to try and zap him. I like stand to my feet with every last bit of energy that I have, like from being
Okay.
knocked down.
The lightning bolt streaks out across the water, makes a nice little furrow down the center of the waves, and then hits the dragon with a resounding boom. Give me damage, please.
27.
Let me roll magic resistance first. 27.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It is a blistering strike right on the side of the dragon's head. Saving throw a 3.
Huh.
Dragon's head sideways, and then remains standing. But you can see a massive injury right on the side of its skull. You're a little bit surprised that the thing is even able to still stand after an impact like that. Blood spatters down around you, Avil, as you kind of stagger backward. The grass catches fire where the dragon's blood strikes home. New round.
Seen worse.
I
I'm
have a held
getting
action.
fives.
I have a held action, please.
Oh,
Is it?
I have a held action. I'm going to cast Strength of Stone on Jadarian.
On Jadarian. Okay. Inish, please.
What does that do?
Gives you like 900 strength points.
Okay. That does very little for me, sadly.
6.
It doesn't confer to your bow.
No, dexterity's my bow.
Okay.
But thank you anyway. I feel strong.
Aldrich, initiative.
Now you and the mirror images can all flex.
8.
Bellis, initiative. What?
3.
Jadarian.
7 for me.
Avil.
I got another 5.
Okay. Aldrich.
My fly spell still active?
Yeah, it goes on for ages.
Okay. I look to Bellis. Can you heal me?
I can give you a small heal.
Okay, I'll hold until she does, and then I'll take my action.
Okay, Jadarian.
I levitate up and get a good angle on the dragon or fire 3.
Yep.
Oh. Armor class 24. That was the lowest.
Yes, that is its armor class.
Oh, really? It's been a good bowman. Right, so that's 9. 9 plus 7. So that is 16 plus another 18. 34.
34.
Yeah. I'm not close range, am I?
No, you're not close.
No,
range.
so that's 16 plus 12.
28.
Yeah.
Okay. Wham! Wham! 2 arrows slam into it. The dragon just kind of collapses, sliding sideways across the ground. Attempts to get itself airborne with its wings. But the damage that's been done to it is far too overwhelming. It is landbound now, and the end is surely upon it. Shanta.
Can I see it?
No, it's collapsed down behind the wall.
Can I move so I can see it, or would that be too far?
You need to fly. It's in the middle. It's on an island in the middle of the river.
I mean, I could. There's no point me because casting fly on myself would take my whole action. Would Aldrich be able to use our lightning wand?
He absolutely cannot use a lightning wand. No.
He's a muggle.
Could he carry me when he flies?
Yes, he could.
Okay, so I'm gonna while Aldrich's waiting for Bellis's heal, Chanta's gonna approach Aldrich and just say, "Can I get a piggyback when you fly?"
Okay.
Getting a bit comfy for a spoken form man, aren't you?
Shut up!
Okay, so that puts you all on a delay down to 3. The dragon acts on a 4.
I'm on a 5.
Yeah, so Avel, go.
Right. I'm assuming that the dragon's face is in front of my face,
It is.
as faces go. Can I use my lightning bolt on its face? And if its mouth is open, in its mouth face?
Yes.
In its mouth face.
Yeah.
As opposed
How
to
you
what
say-
face?
So that's an 8d6 lightning bolt.
Don't want to say it, but 8d6?
Yes.
Why are we doing things I don't have? All right,
Yeah,
wait.
you're an 8th level bard.
Well, I'll put you out of the trouble. Don't bother rolling. I rolled a 14% on its magic resistance, which is 20. As the lightning bolt leaves your hands, the dragon speaks a word of cancellation. And the lightning bolt fails to manifest.
For God's sake, just stop it!
Now, child of Valandor.
Wyverns.
Shut up! No, you.
No, you.
Reverse Uno card.
Is there no wyverns left?
And then
There
Alzoriax,
are.
the Ebon Storm, hurls itself upon you.
Oh, whatever. Get it over with.
All right. 15s. Oh, it can't miss at your armor class. It misses on a 1. There's a 2. Nope.
Can me and Aldrich just jump before the dragon because rule of cool?
For 9.
9 what?
Puts you down to
Rings
24.
to rule them all?
A second claw slashes down from above for another 9. Puts you down to 15. An immense, savage bite. A 3, 4, 10. Deals you 15 damage. And with that, Avelrin falls.
No!
The knight throws back
I
its head in
refuse.
triumphant roar.
Fuck
The
you,
rest of you-
dragon!
Hear it, see it happen. And then on 3, Bellis, you're healing?
Yeah, 11 points.
Okay.
11. Aldrich, that puts
Okay.
you on 37.
I
Okay.
hop on his back.
I go fly.
Yep,
As soon as
And
I'm
I drop her on the wall
yep.
on one of the parapets.
What do
as
you
soon
do?
as I'm in range, I unleash my lightning bolt at the dragon.
Okay, and Aldrich, what do you do?
I attack it with Valagant.
All right.
Please, please, please be good. Please be good.
Yeah.
Time to roll damage.
Yes!
Yeah?
I got 29 on my
I got
lightning bolt.
I got a nat 20.
Yes!
I got a nat 20 on the save, but it still takes damage.
Save me, brother.
How do I show this to you?
I believe you. So you streak across the water, drop Shanta. She's whipping out her lightning bolt wand. Even as you descend overhead, you see your brother's body lying down below. Wham! Valagant comes right down, bites into the back of the dragon's neck. At the same time, as there is a sound like a thunderclap, lightning bolt streaks from the wall, hits the dragon right in the center of its body, blows the thing's heart clean out. At the same time as Valagant severs the back of its head from its neck.
Yay!
Bravo.
And with
Well
that,
done.
Auriax, the Ebon Storm, third herald of Vorun Cathriax,
Yeah, whatever.
perished.
Third herald. That's
That means
great. That means there's a
He's got at
second and
least
a
two
first.
at once.
That's
Only number
horrifying.
3.
Oh dear.
This was the easy dragon.
Yes, exactly.
From the city walls goes up a tremendous cry, and you hear it echoed from the barrens where the surviving tieflings have gathered away from the fires. You're sure you spot a woman with a young boy at her side. He's leaping up and down, gesturing with his hand and pointing as if saying something. You know it's got to be, that's my dad!
What about that's my uncle?
Oh, you're dead.
Come
Oh,
on.
that's the woman who gave me the blanket.
Oh, that gave me shivers.
Oh,
Ah,
Well done.
I can't believe I rolled a 20 on that. That was
it's
like
so
kismet.
good.
I searched for
So good.
Calamandra.
Moment, there's no sign. Wherever she fled to, it must have been through magic. And almost certainly the worm priests pursued her. You can only hope that she got them to a place where she could deal with them at her leisure.
I assume we all we all meet up in the same place. We all
Well,
come back to a group.
Yeah,
Not
you
Not Avalon.
cover around my body.
I immediately run to Aval and see if I can help him. I have.
Because you can fly back to Bellis if Bellis still has more heals.
Yeah, I immediately. I see if just first glance if Aval has any like healing potions on him.
Got perfume.
He's got some perfume. Yeah.
No. Okay, in that case, I pick him up. You stay here, Shanta. I carry him back to Bellis.
Okay, well, your brother in your arms descend and land by your moonlight.
She hurriedly comes to his side and assesses the situation. It needs
Aval
stabilization.
is sorely injured and will need magical healing, or he will die.
I will try some elven magic on him. I'll give him 3 back, maximum again.
Okay. Does that stabilize him?
Not only does that stabilize him, but that brings him round.
Oh, fabulous.
What's going on? Did I get it?
And he gets another 4 hit points from me.
Well
Did
done.
I get it?
You killed it with
Did I get?
with a
We
lightning
killed
bolt.
him. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna write a song about this.
I give Aval a big hug.
I'm afraid there was no hats
Almost thought you
involved in
lost.
this one, though.
Thought we almost
Oh.
lost you there.
Yeah, well,
And then I go and fly back.
While
it's just a
they-
flesh wound.
While they flew away and I was left alone with the corpse of the dragon, is there anything on the dragon that could, is it wearing or carrying anything of value that I know?
It's wearing dragon hide, which
Can I have one of its
although-
teeth? I'm gonna make a
although
necklace.
You've blown it to pieces fairly convincingly and deal an incredible amount of damage. There is enough to make a suit of fairly potent hide armor.
Oh,
In addition to that, its teeth can be turned into weapons, as can its horns. Its
Necklace.
blood as well has various magical qualities too.
Mm-hmm.
I'll grab everything I can. And when I'm getting the horns off of it, she's gonna.
It's 100 feet long, so you would need some assistance, but
that's
you
true.
could probably work a tooth loose or a claw, perhaps.
She's at the head of the dragon. She's just gonna stroke its head and look into its eye and I'm sorry. I don't know if you can hear, but just please stop. You don't have to be evil. And then she just kind of begins working on a tooth, from the dragon.
There's no sign whether the dragon has even any life left in it to hear you. You have a tooth loose by the time Aldrich descends to the ground behind you.
I'm glad you didn't die.
I'm glad you didn't die either. I go over to her and give her a hug.
I give him a hug too. And after like maybe a second and a half, she kind of pushes him away. You should probably go
collecting teeth?
Yeah. I thought, Avel doesn't have his hat, so I thought you might want to make one out of some hide and teeth for the feathers. Or
Kidding me? That's gonna make great armor.
all that. You should go. You should go see your son.
I've come to pick you up. There's no other way off this island.
I can fly. It's okay.
I brought you here.
I know. I just don't think that she would like seeing you carry me back. And Achanta begins just like
I pick her up.
soaring at the teeth.
I pick her up and I fly out.
Back on the dock, as they're returning from the island.
She's like,
She already has to. There's a pair of those cowled individuals, a man and a woman. And they step out of the alley as the crowds of tieflings are inching a little bit closer to perhaps congratulate their saviors. Looking around to make sure that they're not being too closely scrutinized. One of them approaches you, Avel. Valandor.
Yes.
When you and your companions are done here, our commander extends an invitation to you.
Who might that be?
He opens his cloak to reveal the emblem of the Crimson Viper. She says you've met.
Okay.
There was a ruined fort half a day's march north of Torlek. At your leisure. And they both bow to you, my lord.
Is that the lady we freed from Morgoth?
We'll be there.
And they rapidly disappear back into the alleys.
I nod them my thanks as well, because they obviously saved me. Once I know everyone's safe, I will go in search of Calamandria and, like, through the shadows, go back to where she is, where she lives.
Before we leave the Tiefling Quarter, I make sure that I get to speak to somebody who is in charge, one of the peoples of the locals of the quarter.
Yes.
And House Valandor lays claim to the dragon it slayed, and would like to commission the local Butchers Guild and the Leather Tanners Guild to make sure that all the dragon hide that is to be salvaged from it, and the teeth and the horns and the blood, that it's saved for them to be collected later.
Well, the local headman is a very tall, thin tiefling whose limbs seem to have a couple more joints than they're supposed to, by the name of Calder Rask. If we had it our way, House of Valandor would lay claim to all of the barons and most of the city beyond. We owe you our lives. Tales of Valandor's kindness toward the tieflings of the Cassia Green have made it even this far north. And you have not disappointed us. We will tend
Well-
to your worm and have it ready for you when you need it.
Aldrich takes a step forward. If any of you
Move aside.
of the barons feel mistreated, the gates of Valandor welcome you.
The other tieflings have clustered closer, and you can see foremost among them is Sather and Aldrin.
You're
Does that
all
apply-
welcome.
Does that apply to every tiefling, she says?
I get
Yes.
Squee out my box and give him a hug.
I step back into the conversation. Please be aware that I'm sure the Emperor will not be happy what happened today. And he might take it out on Torlek. So I suggest you, as a community, make a plan to get people out of the city or into the sewers as quickly as you can when trouble starts.
You can even hear people murmuring and catch the words Valandor and Cassia Green, and even someone saying, "It's time for us to go home." Sather steps forward. Aldrich. A minute of your time?
Of course. I step aside with her.
I would have stayed. Had I a choice, I would have stayed. But your mother told me. She told me who your real father was. She told me that she was going to unite Valandor and Mordath, but there would be those who opposed it.
Well,
And had it failed, your son's life would have been forfeit. Did it to save Aldrin.
Speaking of sons,
I'm sorry.
She was to send word when it was safe to come home. But word never came.
My mother lied to you, to me, and she paid with it with her life. As did my father.
And all of
They
House
are-
Mordath too, I hear.
All of House Mordath is now incorporated into House Valandor.
So it did happen.
But not as a result of their plan.
But then we can come home.
All are welcome at House Valandor.
That's not what I mean. We can be together again. Your son can have his father, can have his family.
I look down at Aldrin.
He's just staring up at you with just pride beaming from every pore.
Do you want to come home?
He nods, tears shining in his eyes.
Well, I think you should come home then.
Your son throws his arms around your waist and buries his head in your midriff.
Oh! I return the hug. I mean, this is all very new to him, so he's like,
Not sword.
yes. He looks up at Satha.
Crying, but smiling.
A lot has changed. I will need time. But you are welcome. You can come home.
Satha looks over rather pointedly at Shanta.
Shanta has
much-
been staring at them two the whole conversation, so their eyes probably meet, and
Right.
Shanta kind of tears in her eyes, just looks at the floor once she notices her.
But Aval is standing quite protectively next to Chanta.
A lot has changed, Satha says. You take all the time you need.
I give her a hug.
Sidles over to Chanta and holds her hand.
I reach down and hold Fellis's up extended hand. And
Wait, where's Tarbo? Sorry, continue, but
He's hiding in the sewer. I
he's
believe.
just playing. He's just playing solitaire in the sewer with that random tiefling.
You have the ace of shit. Yes.
As Aldrich embraces Satha, Chanta turns around and kind of faces the other way.
Aldrich, Satha, and Aldrin share their first embrace as a family. We pull the camera back from that, through the remnants of the fog cloud and the smoke that rises from the Tiefling district. The Crimson Viper. Bellis, you know exactly who this is. A warlord who has been raiding up and down the western provinces.
Mm-hmm. We've been
All
trying
attempts,
to.
yes. All attempts at communication have been rebuffed. But now, an invitation.
Clearly, actions speak louder than words.
So shall we presume that healed and cleaned and rested, a day or two hence finds you approaching either on foot, horseback, or your remaining wyverns?
Do we
We
find?
will have had in between a speak with the dead with our flatbox elf.
And do I find Calamandria?
Calamandria's house, only her manservant is there. I have been told to say unto you that Torlek is no longer safe for her. Her nature as a sorceress is revealed. But, my lord, she lives. And she promises that she will find you.
Thank you.
As for Freya the Betrayer, I presume you're wanting to find out where the phylactery is?
Mm-hmm.
The answer is, as you might have expected. Chavas was wrong. She wasn't lying. The Nightingale does have it. In Damaresh.
And do we know a last location?
The crypts of the Ennead. The 9 old gods, long since gone from the world.
Nice. Does she have anything else important on her? Maybe a sigil or a symbol, something that she would be using to identify herself, or
An agent of the
anything?
Nightingale? No.
Mhm.
Does she have Valandor's shield?
Yes.
The Does she have anything else? Her darts, were they special?
No, they're not magical. She's
Okay.
just very, very good with them.
Yeah. And she didn't have anything else of magical or
Nope.
anything monetary-wise for us as loot?
You
I
have
mean,
the
re-
ring.
Yeah, which you took that already. About a mixture of coins equals to about 1,100 gold, mostly platinum and gold, a few silver.
Okay, so we'll put that to the loot for our next loot division.
Yeah.
The ring, I'll have that identified,
There's a ring of the hidden step.
and I suggest we give that to Jadarian.
3 times a day, you can use your move action to Dimension Door to
Nice.
1,000 feet.
So next time that we meet a dragon, you can jump onto its neck, shoot an arrow, and jump away.
That
It
does
takes, it
sound
takes,
good.
it takes, it takes a move action to do it. So you could blink on, shoot it.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
not fair because he's got like 500 move actions.
Yeah.
The bouncy one. But see, sounds good.
I think that's for you the best thing to have. Also to stay away when you're trying to shoot arrows is also...
Yeah. And I can dimension door to people and give them emergency healing if needed.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay, now that I know
Everybody
that Calamandr's
agrees, right?
safe.
That Jadarian gets the ring, right?
I don't want to give it to Charmer
Fortress
again,
of the
do I?
Crimson Viper, a ruined watchtower on the old road north out of Torlek City. A sizable force of warriors arrayed around it. The banner, and how could you ever mistake it for Mordath? Beautiful red, a snake with a perky cock to its head. You're expected, and enough people nodding and saluting, respectful glances your way. As you make your way through the camp toward where the Crimson Viper has given you an invitation for a meeting. Aval, it perhaps comes as no surprise.
Oh, it's my mum. Or the person that I suspect to be my mum.
The Crimson Viper is none other than Commander Adra of the mercenary band who were previously working for the House Torlek during the attack on Damaresh itself. Well, Torlek doesn't pay as good these days. She steps out of the tower, folds her arms across her chest. Nicely done, Valandor. Nicely
Yeah,
done.
thanks. You know, shot a lightning bolt in its face, you know. Yeah, but for some reason its head came off. Not really sure how that happened, but I'm not complaining, you know.
Yes, Panda. So, why don't you, ladies and gents, come in? We can talk business.
That sounds very much adequate.
Come on.
Alright. And I follow her in.
The rest of you coming as well?
Yep, likewise, yeah.
Yeah, I follow in.
Oh my
The-
god,
the
is
ba-
that a transformer?
The base of the ruined tower has been turned into a fairly passable command post. Carpets on the floor, trestle table, maps, little wooden representations of Imperial forces and Crimson Viper forces. She shunts a few of them aside with her elbow and sits in the corner of the table. So, Lord Valandor, you've been stocking up troops, building your walls, and decided now to come forth and cause a little bit of trouble, eh?
Indeed.
Sorry. I was talking to Lord Valandor here, my Lord Mordath.
Well, technically, it's very nice that you're calling me Lord Valandor, but, well, even though he's a bit of a bastard, I've actually let him take control of most of Valandor's dealings these days, you know.
Blood is blood. Family matters.
Yeah. Family doesn't end in blood. I make my own family. These right weirdos.
So Mordath as a house is no more then?
Yeah.
And their
Well.
lord has taken Valandor.
You could, yeah, if you want to say it like that, I'm not going to stop you.
It's not me that sees it that way. I couldn't give two wet shits on a riverbank either way.
You could call it Mordor, merge the names.
That will never catch on. The rest of the Empire, on the other hand, will see it that way.
Maybe
If we're to-
Valandath.
If we're to go forward from here, we need to be ready for that kind of problem.
Morandor.
I'm sorry,
Get it out your systems. Go on.
I appreciate that you're cooperating with us now, but I still don't really see how you sort of fit into this.
How I fit into what?
All of this, you know, where do you stand in all of this?
Well, when last we met, Master Rin, apart from the fact that you were wearing a very, very fine hat,
Yeah.
which you seem to have mislaid. Shame that I like that hat.
Yeah, me too. I just been through some things recently.
I can understand. Life changes all of us. When last we met, we were working in the service of House Torlek in an attempt to help them take the throne back. They failed, and they reneged on their payment.
Oh. Bad move.
So we decided that they owed us. And we've been recouping our losses ever since.
I see.
But
you
you've
know-
also been raising a rebellion against our draconic emperor.
Long game.
Hmm.
Torlek is easy pickings.
Hmm.
It's old and stupid. What I wanted to talk to you about was a better target, a better prize. What do you say to Damaresh?
That
Am
seems
I
like a much more
allowed-
interesting prize.
Am I allowed to have a little side room with some of my associates here about this?
Talk it over with your family all you want. She steps
Thanks.
outside. Why? Yes, now.
But it's 10 a.m. I don't
Guys,
care
what
if
do
it's
I
10
do?
a.m. So let me get this straight. They want Damaresh as a prize.
I want to bring down the House Damaresh.
I suppose.
House Damarath. When she says Damaresh, she's talking about the capital.
Ah,
Yeah.
Not asking as Chanter, because I don't want to accidentally divulge information. But is that where they said the Nightingale was hiding?
It's also where, yes, and it's also where Vorum Cathrax is.
Yeah.
Cool.
She's fairly
So-
clearly talking about.
Well, not only do they want to take down the dragon, but they want to take the whole capital.
That's a big enterprise. You know.
Yeah, and they're going to try and assert a new leadership, I'm sure, immediately after.
okay. So before we make any decisions, shall we have a look how professional this person is?
How
Sounds
much?
like a good idea.
What kind of a force does she have at her disposal?
Well, we
that's-
barely know anything about her.
Before we discuss anything further and make any decisions, let's make sure that this person has taken precautions that this conversation can't be overheard, that we're not listened into, because it's happened before, and that everybody says is who he says he is.
Absolutely, and we also need to make sure that we find out where the
Phylactery is.
the phylactery is.
So let's not again discuss anything beyond this. Also, we should try not to mention the name of it, of the thing that we're looking for. We should not mention the name of whose thing it is, because that's what triggered the priests last time that we encountered them. So we say it, there will be priests here because they know that we will have said it. So can we please, there's another name that we shouldn't be mentioning as well. Be very careful not to do that.
We should think of nicknames for all of these things, so we can talk about it freely in conversation, and nobody will know what we're talking about.
Okay, so let's first see what kind of person we're dealing with here. Yeah, let's lead us in a follow-up conversation, and I'll cast some spells.
Okay, you call her back in.
Yeah.
She's swigging from some wine. So.
Sorry, not to be rude,
Not
but I
not at all.
need to check some things. So she quickly casts a few spells.
Which ones? Reveal?
Unmask,
Unmask?
yeah.
Yep.
And she casts also a glitter dust
Yes.
from a scroll.
So, nothing invisible here. One of the little wooden army pieces on the table shimmers with magical energy. It appears to be some kind of abjuration. That's all.
And everybody says who he says he is?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I have better equipment to deal with it, but not just yet. I need to learn those spells still. Anyway, I point at the thing on the table. That's yours, right?
Yes. Allows us to talk without people overhearing us, so we really don't want to overhear us.
Okay. Just wanted to see how professional this thing is.
My reputation not good enough.
I don't know anything about you. You've rebuffed.
Of course you do.
Any communication I tried to make with you, you rebuffed.
The moon white who knows nothing. That will be the day.
Okay, but I actually don't know anything, so.
I think
know
you know more
surprisingly little.
than you're admitting, Abel.
No, actually.
Well, this is a fun game of guess what I'm thinking.
I've told you what I'm thinking.
No,
I think that we should ally, and we should go and get rid of that damn dragon that you put on the throne.
Agreed. But we're going to need its special bauble. Without the special bauble, we can't do anything. It's not vulnerable.
Well, if you have a lead on that, I say pursue it.
Indeed. That's the plan. So until this plan is brought to fruition, I'm afraid we're going to have to put any plans of Damaresh on hold.
Absolutely not. We cannot simply muster an army overnight and appear at Damaresh the second that you have the bauble. We
Fair
need to be
enough.
on the road already. I would suggest you find out exactly how many of the troops you've been gathering down there in the Kashagareen are willing to and able to make the trek north. We set ourselves down, we discuss some proper battle plans, we put them into motion, and we carve a bloody road to the bridge city.
And what's to stop the man in charge flying over us and incinerating the entire army?
Well,
You
we'll
are. While this is happening, you're getting his little magic doodah.
He has also. We just killed one of his speakers, as it were. Apparently, that was the third one. There's 2 other ones as well.
Yes, there
that we
are.
know of.
Yes.
We had plenty of trouble with just this one, to be honest. If
Then we
to
have
deal
one
with
heck
two
of a
more-
hell of a, we have one hell of a task ahead of us, don't we? But if one of you wants to wear the sundered crown at the end of this, it's worth it, don't you think?
I look at Aldrich. I don't look at Aval in this particular.
I
The
look
crown,
at
the
her.
crown, the crown is not the goal. Deposing
Crown
the one who wears it.
Yes, and then you're not going to leave it lying on the ground. I don't want the bloody thing. I'm a soldier.
So am I.
You're the Lord of Valandor, by your own claim a few minutes ago. You leave another power vacuum after this, you'll be worse than the dragon.
Well,
Heavy as the head.
The fighting will never stop until someone wears it. So pick the bloody thing up.
If that is something you can back, then I will do that.
No, Squee, you can't wear the crown. Sorry.
She leans her hand forward. I can back that.
I clasp her hand. Then so be it.
An alliance, then, between the Vipers and Valandor.
Now tell me about this group of yours, and how many men do you have?
Take you on a tour of the camp.
Excellent.
And so Commander Adra leads you out of a ruined tower and down and into the massed forces who are arrayed around it. The thousands of warriors who've come to the banner of the Crimson Viper. But it's not just here that alliances are made. The people of Torlek have seen true heroes. Not those who fly the crest of their city, who cowered behind the walls and were happy to sacrifice tiefling families just to make the dragon go away. Allies you've won there this day. Two. Shavas Flare, maybe. The choice between demon and daughter proved to be one that, in the end, he couldn't make. He'll be paying for that. But maybe that price will be something that pays dividends of its own. And in addition to allies, there are families. The revelation of whose Judarians really is, of Aval's choice of which his is, and Aldrich, the family you were born to versus the family you rule, and the family you have now discovered after never even having suspected they existed. And looming over all of this, the certainty that you must act to regain the phylactery before Vorum Cathrax can relocate it, and your alliance comes to a very premature and burning end. Good luck with that.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Thanks.
That's all for this week. Thank you very much for playing and not
Mhm.
dying.
I mean, that was close. I mean, I was,
Yeah,
on,
it was pretty close.
I was on 3
was
hit
insane.
points, and I'd already been
It was a-
down once.
There was a
You
genuine
gave
part
it your
where
best, that's for sure.
I thought TPK was incoming, and I was
Me
terrified.
too. Yeah, same. I thought that the last moments of Abel Rin were going to be failing a spell and getting eaten by a dragon. Ridiculous.
Well, there are worse ways to go.
Maybe.
Yep. Oh god.
You could trip and fall on a fork. You know that's
And he
that's
would.
the worst way
You
to
know
go.
he would.
Pummeled to death by an Otyugh.
Yeah, exactly.
God.
You don't know where they've
Dissolved
been.
by
I mean, no, you
ooze
do
or
know where
something.
they've been.
Yeah.
Well, that was definitely the hardest battle. So the question is, do we take the, obviously, what was his name? The other tiefling back to us, with us?
Satha?
No.
Oh, no, the other guy.
Calamandra's apprentice.
Something.
Leto Mass.
Leto Mass.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tavo reveals that he managed to get away from him in the sewer. He's a bit embarrassed about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a big surprise.
Fine. It's fine. I mean, we don't know where she is, so it's not really of use to us. But
Yeah, it seems to me like that was.
Leto MacGuffin.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that was hard. I thought we were dead there, for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Starting off the battle with 10 hit points and then immediately going to 0.
Oh my god.
That's like, okay. I'll
The
just be
notion
dead
of
here.
us going
You guys
against
were
the
like-
dragon already was like,
Yo-yos, up and down, up and down, up and down. It's really good.
I have never seen this many 20s and so many 1s in one game.
We're all 3.
Yeah.
So many.
Ridiculous.
I for a second there I thought like, is my D20 incapable of rolling other numbers? You know, it's
Yeah,
like
is it
1,
weighted?
1, 20, 20, 1, 1. You know, it's like,
I think I got 2. I don't remember.
I only got,
20,
I got 2, yeah. That's right. I
Two
got
ones
2.
the next round.
that's nuts.
Because I obviously roll a lot of dice, so naturally a DM and someone that rolls a lot of dice is going to get a lot, but I only got 2. So, but they mattered when they mattered, which is important,
Yeah.
I think.
I can't
Well,
believe that last one was a 20 though. I was like,
That was so perfect.
It reminded me of the pacing of a Torg battle.
Yeah.
Kind of hectic, crazy, and then you get knocked down, and everything's awful, and then everyone's got all their cards ready. It's like, right, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh god. Right, well, just for the people that are still watching, thank you very much. You know, we are back on a regular basis again, which is great.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we're back next week.
That's the plan.
I know we missed last week, but I cancelled quite a few last week because I was actually down in the dumps. But we've got another one tonight. We've got Trapped at Home tonight, which is an hour earlier actually, which is 5 p.m. EST. So that's good fun. That is Baldur's Gate, Descent into Avernus. So looking forward to playing that again. And yeah, we're back next week Friday for some Curse of Strahd. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and yeah, hopefully see some of you later for the next one. Cheers, guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.